Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rules all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rules all around me.
Hello, wait, hold on. Good morning, everybody. Happy freaking Monday. Oh my goodness. What up? Good freaking morning, everybody. Happy freaking Monday. We are back in the grind. I know a lot of you guys this morning are dragging your feet. I know a lot of you guys are dragging your feet this morning, but what's good, everybody? Appreciate you guys all tapping in as always. Good morning. Happy freaking Monday. All right, it's the weekend. It's the weekend after Thanksgiving break. So I know a lot of you guys are dragging your feet. What's good, everybody? Good morning. What up, Failed? Good morning. Big Ron's Kicks was good. Tito Kicks in the building. V, what's good? Desmond, what up, man? Kenny, Drex, good morning. Chevy Rides, Cushy Souls, RPK, Mr. 843, Daniel, what up, dude? Foam, K Way in the building, Mr. 843, good morning. Carlos, happy December. Oh, dude, it's my mom's birthday. I gotta call my mom's. Gotta call moms today. It's December 2nd. It's my mom's birthday today. I gotta call my mom's. Gotta call Mama Collects. It's her birthday today. Scene Lover, what up, dude? Assad, good morning. Francisco, good morning. Cruz, good morning. Mike Buenas, what up, man? G-Phase, good morning. Brittany, I'm still off, Brittany says. There you go. Z-Hutch, what up, man? Anthony, what's good? Rap 49ers are done. Yeah, Niners are done, man. Last night, I mean, like, the thing is, it's like they've been kind of done, dude. Like I've been already tapped out with the team, and I was like, bro, like yesterday sealed it for me. Since CMC is done, he's done for the year, bro. Like the man can't stay healthy, dude. Like he had a great year last year, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, the man just cannot catch a break, bro. Like when he went down, I was like, what the hell happened? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Once he ran out the field, I was like, dude's done for the year, bro. Like, dude's done. He knew the thing is, like, he knows his body more than obviously anyone else. But once he went down, like, it was done for. It was done. It was absolutely done. Alan, what up, man? And then, like, on top of that, Fred Warner left the game for like a bit, came back. George Kittle was like, they were saying that he was hurt, but he went back in the game to play. Like, it was just done. You should check Discord this morning. No, I saw your text message this morning, bro. It's too early to check all that shit. Madden Curse, what up? What up, Fred and Cisco? What's good? He played his calf muscle, looked bad. Yeah, definitely. Deadly Venom, what's good, dude? I think they said a PCL. What the hell that is? I don't know. The dude has all types of injuries, bro. Commanders with the big W base Maryland says, yeah, there was a lot of good football. It was a lot of good football. The refs striked again. The game is fixed. The way those Raiders and Bears games ended shows these games are rigged, Rami says. Well, one thing, Rami. First thing is first, your Raiders should have never fumbled that ball. That's for sure. So if you want to blame it on the refs, I guess, yeah, I get what you're saying, but you guys should have never fumbled that ball. I don't know why you're not pointing to that. You guys should have. That was probably worse. That was probably worse than the Bears game. That was probably worse. That was bad. That was just embarrassing. Top of the morning, Raf and fam. What up, Al Chang? What's good? Raiders blow. Yeah, the Raiders are just ass, dude. Think my Niners are ass? That's bad. You didn't even have to snap the ball. I can't wait for the playoffs. K-Way says, yeah. My Bucks almost lost to the Panthers. Deadly Venom says, yeah. Let's see. What's up, Casanova Kane? What's good, bro? I gave Max Crosby a pass at the bat on pat in the back. That's all it says. What up? Just chilling. What's good, man? Fumbled on purpose. B Retro says, can't wait for next season. Mr. Sheridan says, my Patriots are down bad. Rocket, yeah, they're gonna be down bad for a while. So you're good, bro. You had great years. You had great runs, and then it's just like it happens to franchises like that. That's gonna be like my Niners here pretty soon, dude. Listen, we only got CMC for another 2 years. Debo Samuels and like everyone else for like another year or two. Dude, our team's done. Raiders are cheeks, but Jacoby Myers needs to keep balling for me, Demo says. Classic Raiders get close and getting the W and throwing it away, Derek says. I think we got KC next week. Yeah, you guys do. Jaffrey, what up, man? Chiefs are still ass and not winning it, Rami says. Damn, Rami. Rami woke up on the wrong side of the bed, huh? CMC, my fantasy playoffs in shambles. Yeah, it's all good, dude. It happens, bro. It happens. And like, people weren't wrong about like that Madden curse, dude. And the Bills are just a better team. Like, they're just a better team, bro, overall. They have that advantage of playing in the snow. Like, the Niners could play in the snow. Like, they've played in the snow before, but just this year is just this year is just not it for the Niners. So it's all good. You know, my mom's always told me, is like, you can't win everything, bro. You just can't win everything. You know, Alex, what up, man? Good morning. Scene Lover, good morning. Town Legend, what's good? Let's see, where's my Steeler Nation at? Rami's tripping. Rami still love you. Not here. Off my pocket says the Buffalo Bills are proclaiming they are the new Patriots. They haven't even won a single Super Bowl. Who's saying that? Who is saying that? You not beating the Bills in the snow? Absolutely not, bro. Like, it was just gonna happen. Like, we were playing well. Like, don't get me wrong, we were playing really, really well. It's just a couple touchdowns got taken away from us just by silly ass plays, like the fumble that we gotten. Like, that should have been an easy touchdown. We should have scored a touchdown on the first drive of the having the ball. You know, like, we end up settling with a field goal, couple missed field goals. Moody's ass, dude. I don't know what happened after that ankle injury, and it's just like, I realized how many people were missing on our team, dude. Like, no, there was Trent Williams hasn't played in a couple games, dude. We just paid the man and he's not even playing. It's like, man, what the hell, bro? Aiden, what up, man? Sad I didn't start the Bills defense. It's going to knock me out of the playoffs, man. 101 podcast says. Yeah, dude, like I feel like the next couple weeks, like this is the last week. Like this is the last week to like win. Because I think, or maybe 2 weeks, depending on what kind of league you're in. Like next week, this week I got what I think I'm number 1 in one of my leagues. I won, like I beat the like one of the best number 1 this week, and then I don't really have to win next week, I don't think, because he lost. So I don't know. Alan, for the $20 donation.
Donated $20. Tell Mama Collect we wish her a happy birthday. Send her this for a morning coffee with a pastry.
Shout out to Alan. Thank you so much for the $20 donations. Says tell Mama Collects we wish her a happy birthday and send her this for a morning coffee with a pastry. We love you, brother. Shout out my boy Alan, man. Thank you so much for the $20 donation, man. I appreciate that. I'll definitely let her know, man. Thank you so much, Alan, for the $20 donation, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. Lou says CMC's career might be done. I feel like, okay, so if CMC, if he obviously has to recover, he's out for the season. If he gets injured next year, then he's done, bro. I don't think the Niners only signed him for 2 years. So it was this year, I think maybe this year, and then the next following year, and then he'll be a free agent. But even that, they could possibly trade him if he ends up not healthy next year. But I'm pretty sure they're going to give him another year.
Started 0 to 6 in my big money league. Now
shout out to Rami for the 34-month re-up. Started 0-6 in my big money league, and now I'm 7-6, 4th place. Rami says for the 34-month re-up. There you go. There you go. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. Mamas are the best. Facts. But Rami, thank you so much for the 34-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Happy birthday, Mama Collects. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate it. What up, Paulo? What's good, man? Assad says, what up, Assad? What's good, my boy? Appreciate you tapping in. Gino, what up, man? Ray 1, yeah, Sports Talk. Yeah, this happens with Sports Talks in the morning, especially when it's like a chill week. CMC is cooked. Yeah, he's out for the season. He's out for the season, bro. Ravi, is it is not crazy? The kids of the area's Nike collab isn't going to talked about at all. Hands down, top 5 release for the year. 101 podcast says, yeah, we talked about it a little bit about last week. I think they were released. Didn't they release on Friday? So we kind of talked about it. We kind of covered it last week. How you feel about the Air Force Ones? You know what? I'm not crazy over them, to be honest with you, bro. The Lil Yachty Air Force Ones. We have the stock numbers. Stock numbers are looking pretty low. Let me see here real quick. Hold on, let me bring it up here real quick. So I'm like trying to get in a groove of everything, chat. I feel like I haven't streamed since Thanksgiving, so I feel like I'm a little rusty for some reason. Hold on, let me see. Here it is. Let me zoom this. It is only 9,000 pairs, or 8,900 to be specific. Rod P, thank you so much for the re-up, my guy. Thank you, my guy. Thank you so much for the re-up, my dude. Appreciate your support. So roughly around 8,900 pairs. This is the stock numbers this morning for the Air Force Ones. Rod P, thank you so much for the re-up, my guy. Welcome, man. Welcome to the collection family, my fan. Welcome. The concrete is bricks. I mean, see, the thing is, like, bro, like, it's whatever, bro. Like, if you want them, you want them. If you don't, you don't. You know. Good morning, beautiful people. What up, Rahus? What's good, man? Alan, what up, man? Oh, I get my what's it called? I get my Jumpman Jacks from the Travis site. I don't know if you guys, received your pairs or got yours shipped out, but I should be receiving my pair today from the Travis site. Yachty trying his hardest to make them limited and build hype, Ruban says. I mean, maybe. I mean, not a whole lot of people hit on his site, and there's only 8,900 pairs releasing. So it's not like they're not limited. I mean, they are pretty limited. So it's just like he was like getting butthurt because some people weren't a big fan of his sneaker. Ravi, thanks for checking out for my trash pair of black cement 3s. Should I get my money back? It's up to you, bro. It's up to you, man. It's up to you, my guy. It's up to you. If you're not satisfied with your black cement Jordan 3s, then just return it. How much are these Air Force Ones? Air Force Ones, they retail at, the retail is $130 for this shoe. $130, bro. $130. $130 if you want them. So let's see, talk shit about the Steelers now. Ari says, okay, Rap, it's your boy Lamar from Connecticut. What up, Lamar? What's good, my boy? What's good? He says, peace and blessings on this Monday. Got my Kobe Grinches coming tomorrow. $250 profit on a size 12.5. Congrats, dude. I know nobody's gonna be keeping those cleats, dude. People are gonna be selling their cleats. Just subscribe, my man. Will I get my connect? Will I get to connect in your in the Discord? Yeah. So Rod P, if you don't know how to do it, we have a channel where it's called channel. What's it called? It's called YouTube channel. So if you go to YouTube channels or YouTube membership, then it's gonna teach you how to connect your YouTube account into Discord. So you just go there, and you should know how to do it. ALDs 997 raffles open at 11. OG pairs released on Black Friday. Base Maryland says, okay, keep the shoes, wear them. Be retro guys. Can give no swag either. Neither. I don't give a f about who you're hanging out with. Casanova Kane says, this girl I follow who bots hits almost every Travis on GOAT and hit Bruce Lee's, Kobe's, and staple pigeons, pandas on GOAT. Yeah, like there's someone on Discord botted the GOAT app last week. If you guys were able to cop anything from the GOAT app last week, let it be known. I think the worst day for GOAT drops was on freaking Thanksgiving. Because nobody was working. Everybody was at home. So everybody was like, dude, everybody was going on the GOAT app. Everyone was going, bro, so many people doubted the GOAT app was so fucking funny, dude. Like there were so many people that hate, even the year before that. Like last year on the GOAT app, I feel like not as many people was on. Well, I feel like a little bit. We thought last year, like when we were doing the GOAT app stuff, I thought last year there was a ton of people on top of the GOAT app stuff, but this year was the most I've seen people jump on the GOAT app, like this year alone. Because everyone's like, oh, it gets botted. Yeah, it gets botted, but at least you have a shot. You know, there was at least a good amount of people. I mean, a good amount of people like was hitting on a lot of shoes. You know, there was a good amount of people. So I feel like this year alone, this was probably the most people that I've seen gone from GOAT app drops. I promise you this, nobody's going to miss on GOAT app drops next year. Everybody's going to be on top of it, dude. It don't matter if you don't bot, if you bot. Like, there's going to be a ton of people being on top of this GOAT app stuff. The only people that might not even go for any of the GOAT drops are probably the people that kept taking L's. That's it. But if you've hit at least one, people are gonna keep trying. I got 2 Jumpman Jacks, Sales, and University Reds off GOAT after the last 3 days in the bots game. Yeah, it was on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was like really, really bad. Let's see, man, I used my wife and I were able to get 7 pairs shoes, including the University Red Travis Scott. Alex says, there you go, man. I used like 40,000 tickets and drops on the drops, and I didn't hit shit. Yeah, like it just, like, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to be lucky, bro. You got to be lucky, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, hopefully next year could be your year, but at the end of the day, it's just, I don't know, you just got to be lucky, man. You just got to be lucky. F the bots. Yeah, dude, bots were eating, bro. There was a guy that on our Discord group that just consistently won almost every single thing that he wanted. He hit, and then come to realize the dude freaking bots. He has like a bot on his phone. Like, you can't bot through your PC because you know what I'm saying, because everything is due on your phone. So there's bots, you know, made for your phone. And this dude was hitting almost every single pair that he wanted. I mean, if you notice who it was famous. And we all asked him on the general chat, do you bot? He was like, yeah. So that was like, you know what, that makes sense. Goat sends in fake pairs, so get them checked out straight, he says. Goat app legit. My Travis Olives and Red Jumpman Jacks already delivered. Deli Venom says, yeah, I only hit one thing. Only hit on the Jumpman Jacks, and that's all I hit. I already got that pair last week. It was like a one shipping thing. Like, I was supposed to get my Jumpman Jacks. Like, my Jumpman Jacks, I'm supposed to get them in tomorrow, but it says that it's supposed to arrive today because it's coming from California. I think most I think depending, because they have a warehouse, like GoDap has a warehouse in the East Coast and there's one in the West Coast, so it just depends where you live. I hit the medium olives and I had the and old card. Wait, what? I hit some khaki khaki sixes. At least you hit something, failed. You hit on Travis 6 khakis. You know, it's at least it's something. Salehi got a Cyber Monday sale at 9 a.m. PST. Yeah, I might have to be on top of that, because the thing is, like, I didn't realize that he had a Black Friday sale and that shit got cooked. So I hit on Red Jumpman Jacks. I couldn't believe it. There you go. I know a lot of people couldn't believe it when they hit. It was like, Ravi, I will never hit, bro. I'll never hit. And then once people start hitting, they're like, holy smokes, I couldn't believe I hit. It's like those Red Jumpman Jacks. Like, if you guys look at we've talked about this, look at the actual release day on the Jumpman Jack on the Travis Scott website. This is the most W's that I've ever seen on Jumpman Jacks. There's more Jumpman Jack W's on GoDap versus the actual site. So let's see. Hard to talk when your ball, you're hard to talk ball when your team's ass. Airhace says, Airhace, what are you yapping about, bro? What are you yapping about? You want the honest truth about your Steelers, bro? They're not gonna make the Super Bowl, bro. All right, that's hard. Listen, I'll be damned, but dude, listen. But anyways, my bad, it's early. I hit on the medium olives on Go and I had an expired card on my account. And plus, it's easy to talk ball whenever your team is up. You weren't talking shit last year. Can Herbert finally beat Mahomes, please? Field says. We'll see, bro. You guys are playing in Kansas City, dude. You guys are playing in Kansas City. Once I saw the snow in Buffalo, I was like, dude, what the hell, dude? Ain't no way. I went 2 for 70. What are the dunks in khakis? Travis 6's, Eli says. How about the birds? Rob the Beard says. Let's see. Shots fired. I'm just saying. Just, you know, some teams are on their little high horse because they're really good. Like, just, you're finally good, and I don't blame them, but just saying. What up? I hope you and the fam had a great Thanksgiving. Going Ghost. You too, Going Ghost. I appreciate you, my boy. It's like Toof hit me up. Of course he's gonna be like, oh, Toof says that the Seattle Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl. I said, bro, come on now. Like, be realistic here. Peacefulness, thank you so much for the 16-month re-up. Just need the mocha jump for the trios. Peace to all. Shout out to my boy Peacefulness for the 16-month re-up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you. The Seahawks looked like trash yesterday in that win. They got fumbles everywhere, Rami says. I'm just saying, like, realistically, that's why, like, the NFC West is a joke, dude. It's a joke. You know what I mean? It's a joke. 49ers fans talk smack every year. Where they at right now? I'm still talking smack, bro. I ain't going anywhere. I'm still talking shit. I talk shit every single year. But, like, I'm not one of those people where, like, all of a sudden my team's ass, I'm not going to represent them. I talk about my Niners all the time. So it is what it is. Like, it's just like that. Whenever your team's good, that's how it is. When your team's good, you're going to talk shit. You're going to say shit. You know, that's how it is. Like, this is like, I've seen more Steelers fans this year alone versus how it was last year. Cowboy fans disappeared. I don't know where the hell the Cowboy fans went. Like, you feel me? Like, our general chat used to be full of freaking Cowboy fans. Now it's full of Steelers fans. Like, literally, I have never seen the general chat be full of Steelers fans in my entire life of doing YouTube. Okay? All I've seen was Cowboys fans every single year. I see Kansas City fans everywhere, right? Of course, that's bound to happen, but I have never seen Steelers fans, this many Steelers fans this year, let alone, you know? And again, yeah, I go Hawks. Too says, I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about any of the teams at NFC West except mine. But I'm just saying, like, CMC's Dunzo, yeah. Let's go Cardinals. You can feel the energy change now that the Cinderella story called the Brock Purdy is over. It's not over, bro. It's not over. OG Gym Rat, you've been talking smack about the Niners, and you're a Cowboy fan, dude. Like, like it's just saying, bro. We give them boys they just suck this year. Yeah. Oh, I mean, it was unfortunate that Dak Prescott went down. You know, Dak Prescott is done. But even when they had Dak Prescott, it was like it's Jerry Jones, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's Jerry Jones, bro. The Cowboys ain't winning anything unless they get rid of the man, but it's just not gonna happen. Just not gonna happen. Not gonna clean house and rebuild next year. No, they're not gonna clean house too. They're not gonna clean house. They're not. You gotta realize we have so many injuries. There's no cleaning house of anything. There's no cleaning house. It's just the Niners can't catch a break with any of the injuries that we have. That's just point blank. You know, that's it. Like, that thing is, the one person that they're obviously going to keep an eye out is CMC. That's the only person I could think of. They just signed a big contract with Brandon Ayuk, and the man tore his ACL. You know, they gave Trent Williams all this money as well, just signed him like an extension again, and the man's not playing because he's hurt. I was like, bro, come on. So my son's a Niners fan, so I hear it all in my house all season. Y'all beat us, I hear it. My wife is a Packers fan, so imagine. OG Jim Rat says, yeah, my family, obviously my family is all Seattle fans, so, except some of my cousins, my aunt, you know. Raph, do you think Purdy is him for the Niners future? Absolutely. I feel like what you like, that doesn't mean, you know what I mean? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why wouldn't you? You know, he has one bad year, and then people just think he's not for it. Like, people are like, this is the thing that happened last year with the Niners. Then we went 0-4. And everyone's like, oh, Brock Purdy this, Brock Purdy that. And all of a sudden, no one was talking whenever he took us to the Super Bowl. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you could say, oh, this and this because the team's ass. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, Brock Purdy got a lot of criticism when we lost from the Browns. And then from there, we were just having this bad losing streak. And then all of a sudden, we went like, what? I think we won 7 to 8 games straight, being number 1 in the NFC and going to the Super Bowl. No one was talking about Brock Purdy after that. But of course, it's easy. You know what I mean? It's easy to say, oh, Brock Purdy's not him because he's playing like crap. Or he's or the team's record is bad too. Like, you gotta take into consideration what he had to go through this year. So let's see. So did Jimmy Garoppolo? Yeah, I mean, it's 2 different players, bro. It's 2 different players. Brock Purdy is clearly better than Jimmy Garoppolo. He's clearly better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Purdy is so good, just buckles under pressure. No, I don't think so. What up, Tanene? Dude, Tanene, it's hella early in Hawaii. Tanene for the 29-3. I was tapping in from Guam. Never mind, this place is not a dump. Yo, Tanene is in Hawaii, bro. It's like, what, isn't it like 5 a.m. or 3 a.m. over there in Hawaii right now? You know what I mean? I feel like you can put any quarterback in Purdy's position. They will do well because they have a Super Bowl team and just playing shitty. Cruz says, I mean, you don't know. Would have, could have. You just don't know, man. Jimmy G is so overrated, CD says. I mean, he took us to the Super Bowl, man. Listen, Jimmy G is one of those guys, it's a love and hate relationship. Dude, listen, all my toes were curling every time Jimmy Garoppolo threw a freaking, like, every time he threw the ball, bro. I'm just like, oh, please don't throw a pick. Please don't throw a pick. I don't feel that way with Brock Purdy. I really don't. And Brock Purdy is more of a mobile quarterback as well. He's more mobile than Jimmy Garoppolo is. 30th anniversary PlayStation dropping today, a Best Buy app, Kurt says. Rams beat Saints 21-14. You think they get the wild card? I don't know. It's gonna come down towards the end for the NFC West. I promise you. Like the Niners, we play a couple games at home. I think like Seattle has a really tough schedule coming up very soon. They got like Vikings, They got the Bills as well. Like it just depends on all the schedules. Like it really does, because obviously Seattle right now is number 1 in the NFC West, but you got to see who they have. They have the Cardinals up next in Cardinals. They have the Packers. They got the Vikings in the next, like, the 2 games, but they play it at home, and then they go to Chicago and they end the season with against the Rams. So it's really gonna come down to the freaking wire, bro, because the Niners, we had two rough road games against the Packers and the Bills, and then we go back home, we go up against the Chicago Bears, we got the Rams, we got the Dolphins, and then obviously in the last couple games, like the last 2 games are gonna be intense. We got the Lions, and then we got the Cardinals. So it's like, it's honestly gonna come down to the end, bro. It is, like, it really is, bro. It really is. And then the Cardinals got an easy ass schedule, bro. They got Seattle, they got the Patriots, they got the Panthers, and they got the Rams, and they ended the season with the Niners. So it's gonna be interesting. It's really not over, but I feel like obviously the Niners really got a really tough schedule for sure. Let's see. Do you think that window is closing on the Niners? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Go. So I was thinking Burrow doesn't play defense. Burrow isn't bad at all. He's closing 27 plus. Yeah, your team sucks, Assad says. If we beat the Bills next Sunday, we might have a chance, Cruz says. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man. Niners coach go and move on. Yeah, I would say that. I would definitely say that. I would say, as a Niner fan, like, I'm ready to move on with Kyle Shanahan. I wouldn't be upset, man. I wouldn't be upset if we moved on from Kyle Shanahan. Let's see. And Niners done trying playing in the AFC North. Don't worry, the Hawks will make the division proud in the Super Bowl. Toof says. Toof. Like, you are like one delusional NFL fan. This is Toof, bro. Toof is obviously, he's a huge huge Seattle Seahawks fan. And he thinks he just hates Patrick Mahomes. All right. That's Toof. Toof is a huge Seattle Seahawks fan, and he hates Patrick Mahomes. He thinks Patrick Mahomes is just ass. Let's all agree we don't like the Chiefs, Londo says. Dude, you can't just not hate the Chiefs, bro. Like, you just can't hate him, bro. They hate him because he wins. That's what happens when you have a winning team. People are gonna hate him. Patriots fans and y'all need receivers, Straight Heat says. Well, that's crazy. Get rid of Kyle. A lot to replace with him with who? Uncle K says. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not saying get rid of him. I'm not saying get rid of him. I'm just saying, I'm not saying get rid of him. I've said I wouldn't mind moving on from him. But he's a good coach. Okay, he's a good coach. But would I be surprised? Absolutely freaking not. Top of the morning rap. What's good? As a Charger fan, I hate him, but I respect him. Yeah, dude, listen, it's what happens whenever teams are good, bro. When teams are good, you're gonna get hated on, and that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes, dude. That's just how it goes. Like, that's why like Niners are an easy target to just talk shit on, because they're just not playing well. That's it. So I know it's all opinion, but what's top 2 sneaker of the year? Top 2, I mean, that's subjective, bro. Like, if you want to put your top 5, I did make an announcement on Discord. If you want to put your top 5 sneaker of the year on Discord, you're more than welcome to, bro. You're more than welcome to. I respect a lot of the teams competing this year, despite the annoying fans. I know, because I'm annoying fan, Assad says. Did you see the player from the Bills who walked barefoot show up to the game with no shoes, no socks or shoes? I did, Rami. I did see that. Let's see. You got to give respect when it's due to, legit says. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Like, there's absolutely no talking shit, because they lost, the Niners lost from from Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl twice, bro, twice. Verdi sneaker of the year, I don't care. Our season starts in January, CD says, but it's gonna be interesting. I think the playoffs are gonna be interesting. Obviously, the huge predictions are the what's it called? The huge predictions right now is Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs versus the Lions. Like, Lions are clearly the best team in the NFC in general, but it's gonna be absolutely hard to beat them. I don't know, chat. I don't know, man. I don't know. Feel me? Listen. At the end of the day, it's just going to be an interesting playoff run. That's all I got to say. It's going to be a very, very interesting playoff run. If your team is currently in the run for the playoffs, all I got to say, it's going to be a very, very interesting playoff run, man. It really is. It really is. Chiefs going to lose in the playoffs. Trust me, Toof says. I mean, it's honestly, bro, you guys say this right now, but like, you realize that like it's gonna be really, really tough to beat Patrick Mahomes at home. Like, like, it's gonna be tough, bro. It's gonna be tough. Like, you guys even see the standings? They got a first round bye, and they got home field advantage throughout the entire playoffs, bro. You know how hard it is to beat Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City in the playoffs? Yeah, man. Listen, I'm gonna give your team props, bro. I'm going to give your team props, bro. If you beat Patrick Mahomes, if your team is in the AFC right now, and if you beat Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City, listen, your team is good. All right? That's all I got to say. Detroit Lions have the best Mahomes 3 times already in Kansas City. Eagles defense locked in with the Ravens down, as Hutch says. I see that guy twice a year, and I'm telling you, the guy is hard to beat, Francisco says. I mean, no offense, Francisco, but you're a Chargers fan. All right? Chargers are finally good this year. Mahomes gonna be tough anywhere when the refs are in his pocket, Drew says. Eagles and Steelers Super Bowl. Commanders will surprise everyone in the playoffs, Base Maryland says. Steelers up for the challenge, Mark and Soul says. Listen, all I gotta say is what happened. Some of y'all have some really hot takes. I'm not gonna hold you, which is fine. But you know what? I might have to go back to that stream whenever all you guys were, so a lot of you guys in here were like glazing what's the guy's name, the tight end Likely, bro. Some of y'all were glazing Likely, dude, the beginning of the year. Andrew, yo, Andrews is done, Rav. Andrews is done. Man, listen, the O-line is gonna need a revamp, Assad says. It's gonna be a rough couple years, Raph. It is, dude. They said they say the same thing last year, and we altered into the Buffalo and Baltimore handled them L's. CD says. Need NFL predictions next year before season starts. Loud Pack says, yeah, Isaiah likely to never get a touchdown again. Assad says he got one yesterday. Assad, he got one yesterday, though. He got one yesterday. You can't say he didn't. He got one yesterday, though. Raph, you were glazing Daniel Jones. Man, listen, I was trying to give the Giants some high hopes, man. That's all I was saying. Okay, because one of my good friends in the chat, I don't know if he's still in here, is a huge Giants fan. So I was trying to give him somewhat hope. I was trying to give him somewhat hope, man. Somewhat hope. Yeah, Giants, dude. I'm surprised they didn't fire their coach yet. They're gonna build around Neighbors, dude. They're gonna build around Neighbors. They got a good wide receiver. They just need hold on. Didn't Daniel Jones go to the Vikings? Oh man, The man is like, I think I seen a post like a conference with him like explaining being in on the Vikings, and isn't he like a third string quarterback over there now, or he's a second string, excuse me. No, Dobbins is gonna suck though, Frail says. But the Texans versus Jaguar game though, dude, that guy, oh, I forgot his name. Who was his name? He was a former 49er. Dude, that was such a cheap shot, dude. Ain't no way, dude. I was just so pissed, bro. I was watching that. I watched that highlight where like Trevor Lawrence got hit pretty hard. He even went for the elbow too. He went for the forearm, bro. He went for the forearm first, right to his neck and face helmet area, dude. That shoot was bad, dude. Like, that shit was bad. I feel like, honestly, and the thing is, like, the Jags even came back and even made that game even close. But, dude, that hit was so cheap, bro. That shit was bad. That shit was bad, dude. That shit was bad. I'm sorry. That shit was bad. He just put out a statement? Yeah, because he had to. Who put out a statement? Should have got suspended? I think, I mean, I don't know. With the playoffs coming up and stuff like that, they're probably just gonna fine him, bro. They're just gonna fine him. They're not gonna suspend him at all. They're gonna fine him, bro. Yeah, see? Motherfucker posted. Oh my gosh. Buddy posted. He posted on his iPhone. He put it on his notes. I've always played the game as hard as I could, never with the intent to harm anyone, and anyone that knows me knows that. My goal is to hit you as hard as I can, then pray you're still able to get up and play the next play. And when the game is over, go home to your family unharmed, because it's not personal, it's just competition. We both are trying to do the same thing, which is provide for our families. I generally didn't see him sliding into it was too late, and it all happens to a blink of an eye. To Trevor, I genuinely apologize to you. I mean, I sure, he put out an apology, which I feel like most players don't, but he definitely got, like, it was that bad where, like, I'm not surprised that he had to put an apology 100%, because that was bad, dude. That was bad. And I get it. Like, there's a lot of calls. Like, it's like it's the momentum. It's the momentum where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your job is to tackle them and bring them down. But it's like, dude, like, that was just like, in real time, you had to see him go down. Like, look, he's going down, and Buddy is like, I mean, I don't know, chat. Someone could go ahead and, like, think that I just feel like that was a dirty ass play, bro. If you've watched football for a long time, like, I don't know. Have gotten mad. He should have backed away. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but the thing is, like, of course, in real time, and, like, when you're in there, like, down in the field, like, of course, people are going to be chirping. Emotions are going to be, you know, going, you know, being everywhere and shit like that. People are going to be saying some crazy ass shit on the field. I mean, like, who knows what they're saying on that field, bro? Like, who knows? Like, who knows what they're saying on that field? But you know damn well, dude, like, he's not going to back down. And, like, obviously, like, he was getting pulled away. Like, he was for sure getting pulled away. But it was probably what people were saying. Kyle, thank you so much for the 5. How about them hit Michigan put on Ohio State? Dude, that was a whole brawl too. Like, whoa, like that's when you know it's getting close to playoffs and just, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, crunch time, because people start getting upset. You feel me? Like, that's when you know it's getting close to crunch time. Like, you really, like, look at this, bro. Hold on. We're gonna look at this, bro. Look at this. Boom. Dude, that is tough. Look at this. Like, all right, he's going down. We're going real time here. Like, that. Oh my golly, bro. Dude got knocked. Yeah, that was just brutal to watch, bro. Just like in real time, I get what he's saying because he's already getting ready to hit him. Like right here, he's ready to hit him. So like, that's tough. And gosh, dude, that's tough. And it's crazy. Some of his teammates didn't even go back for him, bro. They just like, they were already for the smoke. That's just tough to watch, bro. That's just tough. When I saw the highlight, I was like, oh. Yeah. Elbow first too. Yeah, he went for the elbow. Was that Ingram too, chat? Was that Ingram that backed him up? Number 17? Or was that... No, that wasn't Christian Kirk. Was it? I don't freaking know who that was. But W teammate. He hit his shoulder pads, not his head, John says. What? It don't matter. Bro, it don't... What? He hit his shoulder pads, not his head? Bro, it don't matter, dude. It don't matter. He aimed for like above. He aimed like towards his neck, head area. Of course, all the momentum, because when he's going down, he hit the back of his head on the freaking turf. He still aimed low. There's so many fights this weekend, man, in college, ball, and NFL. All the Texans fans or stadiums felt the same way about his own team. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, I don't know what your take is there. Like, the whole point, the reason why that got called, because he was already going down and then he gets hit on the head, towards the head area. So I don't know what your point is. It's not a clean play at all. It's not a clean hit. I would have pulled out my gun. Cut Life says, yeah, mid-game, bro. Yeah, mid-game. When you get hit like that, let me pull out a blicky. Like, what? But no, that was tough to watch. When I saw that for the first time, I was like, oh my, because I was watching Red Zone, and then Red Zone kept freaking replaying the freaking play, and I was like, ain't no way, dude, this is happening, dude. Red Zone kept replaying it, and I was like, bro, stop replaying that shit. I was like, bro, that was so bad. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, it's a game of football. It happens. But it was unfortunate. Also, chat, so listen. All right. I gotta update you guys for sure. I gotta update you guys. All right, gotta update you guys. So over the weekend, I went to go watch the movie Wicked. All right, Wicked. Good movie. Really good movie. Kind of sucks that it was only part 1. All right. I watched the movie Wicked over the weekend, chat. Obviously, we know that the Wizard of Oz's SBs are dropping this month. Okay, the Wizard of Oz SBs drop this month. I would say this: if you don't like musicals, all right, if you don't like musicals, you don't like motherfuckers singing all the time, then don't watch the movie, because you're not gonna want to watch it. All right, that's all I'm saying. I think Ariana Grande played a great role. Like, she played a great role in the movie. Like, she was like, I was really surprised because I haven't seen Ariana Grande since, you know, what was she on Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, whatever, with that show with iCarly. I haven't seen her, you know, do her acting in a long time. And she played a great role. I think, me personally, it was a great movie. I think it was definitely like, it made you think a whole lot. If you haven't really watched, if you haven't watched the old, you know, original, Wizard of Oz, you know. And obviously I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not into musicals, but I love the movie. Brittany says, yeah, it was a great movie. It was a great movie. I don't mind musicals. I don't mind musicals. I really don't mind. But it was a lot of singing. Victorious on Nickelodeon was the show. Yeah, there you go. Victorious. Sorry. So, you mad corny for putting in the Travis Lowe's in your thumbnail when they don't come out for another 2 weeks or 3? How am I mad corny, bro? What the hell's wrong with people this morning? How am I mad corny? Look at what do you mean? If we're talking about the Travises because they're dropping this month, you got to read the title. It says December releases are stacked, and I just put the Travises on there. Dude, why are you crying, bro? Why the hell are we crying this morning? It's 6:30 in the morning, and you're crying about a thumbnail, bro. Then don't watch. Like, don't watch. You want to get the Monday energy? I'll give you the Monday energy, bro. Then don't watch. Simple as that. Just don't watch, bro. It's 6:26 a.m. here in Las Vegas. Take a breath. It might, bro, listen, it probably is, dude. People are coming back from break. It's Thanksgiving break. I get it. Maybe the Thanksgiving dinner didn't go planned. All right. Listen, Thanksgiving dinner probably didn't go as planned. All right. Maybe, you know, there's some argument at the table with the family. I don't know. Snow cone for the 30-month re-up. Happy birthday to Mama Collects. Go Blue, Michigan. The shout out my boy Snow cone. Thank you so much for the 30-month re-up. Appreciate that. People are nuts. Yeah. Don't even hide them, bro. Leave them there. Who cares? What do you think about the Phantom 12s wrap? There's a dude, you know what? I feel like the one shoe that a lot of people were asking about about my opinion was the Soulfly 12s. Soulfly 12s. And I'll give you my opinion about it. The shoes are going to drop this month. The shoes are going to drop this month for sure. There's Soulfly 12s. You got the Travises. Jordan 1 lows dropping this month. You got the Wizard of Oz's. You got like this week is actually pretty stacked. But going back to the movie, dude, it got me thinking. Like my girl was like really invested into the whole movie, and like I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and watch the old one. So that's what we did. And so like if you watch the old one, like it makes sense. I can't point anything out. You mean Almanac 12s too says? Yeah. Why? Because it's like almost the same exact color as the Almanac vibes for the Soulfly 12s. Soulfly 12s, I don't know what happened to Soulfly. Me personally, like it's not a bad shoe. But like obviously it's like some people were like, oh, the best Soulfly was the Jordan 1 highs. And I feel like people are obviously gonna say that. But these are the Soulflies right here coming out this month if you haven't seen it. Soulfly 12s. And that's why people are kind of comparing it, saying like, oh, this shoe kind of looks like the Alma Maniers. People are calling these the Alma Manier 12s. It's not a bad shoe. The colorway is not bad. If you're a 12 fan, they're gonna love these. It's not bad. It could be worse. It could be like a yellow and green shoe. It's not a bad sneaker. What up, Frosty? What's good? It's not a bad shoe at all. It's not. I mean, the simplicity of it, it's not bad. I mean, I don't know, but I'm under 12 better, and they look nothing alike. Funyo Kick says. obviously everyone's gonna criticize a lot of these shoes, just like how all of a sudden people criticize like shattered backboards next year, bro. People are gonna criticize so many shoes next year, dude. Like, they are. There's gonna be a lot of people criticizing a lot of sneakers next year. The fact that it just shows, bro. Okay. Some people's opinions are not going to matter to me when it comes to certain shoes that Nike is going to bring out next year. Just like everyone's going to get excited for like black hat Jordan 4s. Obviously, you know, shattered backboards are like, me personally, I maybe because I'm biased. Because shattered backboards, it was like one of my grails. Because it was like one of the shoes that are almost impossible to hit. And like, the fact that like you guys just gotta pay attention, man. You guys just need to pay attention. You some of y'all just need to be paying attention how sneakers move now, how people move and give their opinions about sneakers. Like this shoe, if they bring back this shoe exactly how the OGs, I've repeated myself about this shoe plenty of times, okay? But if they bring back the OG look of this shoe, how they first originally dropped, it's a no-brainer. Like me personally, this is a must cop. I don't think some people don't even know the backstory of this shoe. They're just looking like, oh, it's just a Jordan 1 high. Frosty, thank you so much for the 2. Appreciate that, Frosty. Thank you so much for the $2 donations. If you know, you know. Like, me personally, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When the fact they're bringing this back out, I don't think this is going to be widely available. I don't think this is your typical GR1. Can you chat, like, can someone like, do you guys think I'm like wrong or right? Like, I don't think this is going to be widely available. It's a shattered backboard, okay? The backstory of this is when Michael Jordan shattered a backboard on court. Like, you feel me? Like, if you look, if you know the insoles, like, they have a different insoles in them. Insole. These are the insoles. Those are the insoles. I just don't see this being widely available. I just don't see this widely available. I don't know. I might be wrong. I may be damned, bro. I don't know. Just like how I feel about the undefeated force next year. You guys think that's going to be a widely available release? Like, they're bringing, yes, they're bringing back a lot of this like old stuff and bringing them back out. But do you guys think this shoe, like those shoes next year, are going to be widely available? I'm talking about at Foot Lockers, Champ Sports. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. It's just, we're definitely like, this is just we're in a different time. We're just in a different time. We're absolutely at a different time, bro. We're absolutely at a different time. Just like how they're bringing up the Union Jordan 1 highs, the Chicago colorway. If they actually do come out, this will be a GR, Rami says. You think so? All right. No undefeated fours will be undefeated if it happens. Only be undefeated. Rami, do you know they're dropping 2 versions, right? They're dropping 2 versions. They're dropping 2 versions. I think they're dropping like a GR version, and then they're dropping the one that actually has a Nike Air in the back. And I think those are only going to be exclusively dropping at Undefeated stores. I think that's what they were saying. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think this right here, it's a must cop, dude. This is the no-brainer for me. Like next year, I feel like this shoe right here, if they bring back the same version, this is easily top 5 sneaker of the year. Why is Rami talking Jordan? Dude only knows SB, just playing. I mean, you're not wrong. I love the energy people are given to OG colorways. Stay off of them. I'll take my cake and eat it though. Dude, that's just how people are gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna bring it up. Never mind. Do you think people have the old undefeated green 4s? They're trying to sell them right now, dude. A ton of people's been trying to push out all the older shoes because they feel like they're bringing them back out. They're bringing them back out, bro. Already talking to 5 of the years of 2025, Jill. I don't know. There's just a lot of shoes dropping next year is all I'm saying. Like white cement Jordan 4s, like in case of anyone's interested, Dunk Low, Go JP, what are the shock droppings? Pretty much pretty sure on Sneakers app, Al Chang says. I just hope like January 2025, we're in December already, right? Like next year, all right? The normally if you guys seen like what's dropping in the beginning of the years for Jordan Brand and Nike is pretty stale. If you guys been following like every single year, okay? I would say this. This shoe is dropping the beginning of January. We got these, and we also have the Black Hat Jordan 3s dropping in the beginning of the year. I don't know if you guys seen the release date of these, but I think these are releasing January, the second week of January. So these are dropping the second week of January. These one right here. We got these, and then we also got the Black Cat 3s dropping in January as well. So like Nike, normally with January, there's like a couple GRs where like no one really cares too about. It'll be like random ass colorways, but they're starting off the year hot, and it's not even February. February's got a lot of drops coming up as well. So we got Unions, we got a couple of their other stuff. We have the SB Jordan 4s. I think one of the colorways, because one of the other colorways got moved back until the summertime. So we got some good stuff dropping. Not Union, excuse me. We got the reimagined ones, reimagined Jordan 1s. But I feel like some people are probably not gonna go for them. But there's a lot of stuff, man. Next year is stacked. These Palace Uggs dropping Friday. Go hard AF. Chris Chapman says, easy pass, but copping the Black Cat 3s. Influence for the 34-month re-up. Influence, thank you so much for the 34-month re-up. Appreciate it. Happy Monday. Just need the Oz's. SB Mafia Influence says for the 34-month re-up. Appreciate that, Influence. Shout out my boy Influence for the 34-month re-up, man. When is this battle happening with this dude? Rami, I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I don't think we're gonna run it this year, bro. I don't think it's gonna happen. Just reading about CMC's injury, Jake B says, yeah. What up, Jake B? Are they dropping a different OG a month? I don't know, man. Like I feel like it's not too early, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm not even 100% sure if it's guaranteed going to drop on their dates. Because there's a lot of stuff that are already going to get pushed. A lot of stuff getting pushed, a lot of dates not even confirmed yet. Like, yes, it's confirmed as like this is scheduled for it to drop, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of pushbacks. There was already a lot of pushbacks for the month of February. A lot of shoes that were supposed to drop in February are getting pushed back until the summertime. So Supersonic XPs are crazy dope too. Those are dropping this week, I think. They're dropping this week. They're dropping this week. What's it called? No, actually, never mind. They're dropping on the 7th. Is that this? That's this Saturday. Crew for the 23-month re-up. Woke up arguing with my neighbors at 3 a.m. this morning, Rap. What the hell would you be arguing with your neighbors at 3 in the damn morning, crew? You're arguing with your neighbors at 3 in the morning? Hell? Were you cooking bacon? What the hell would you be arguing at 3 a.m.? Yo, stop clapping cheeks at 3 a.m. in the morning, bro. I'm trying to sleep. It was him or the neighbors. I got the Supersonics last week, killer pair. There you go. What'd you get at your local skate shop? I know a lot of Seattle fans are gonna want these for sure. I want to know what they were arguing about. Raging on 3 a.m. Dude, that wouldn't be me, dude. How about them Kobe's? Where do we get them the black version at? I don't know when though. I think the black version is gonna drop. I think they're just dropping on a different day. I know the white version are dropping on the 6th. And did you guys know the Grinch's cleats they're supposedly restocking on the 23rd or on the 24th, excuse me. So 3 a.m. with Diddy, motherfuckers were scrapping on Discord like at like 5 a.m. Yeah, when you texted me that, dude, I don't have time to wake up, dude. I'm already trying to get up myself. I'm not trying to see an argument. Let's see about Thanksgiving leftovers. How about them Kobe's? Raging. Listen, crew, what happened? He ain't saying nothing unless he's still typing. I want to know what happened, bro. Motherfuckers arguing at 3 a.m. with his neighbor is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. That is actually pretty crazy. They don't want no crew smoke. He dunk on him, as Mr. Sheridan says. Yo, I'll cop the cleats and clack it into the gym. Assad says. Vision Robinson's wore the green. There was a good amount of players over the weekend that was playing or using those cleats. Bro, he has an 80 passenger bus out front of my house weekly at 3 a.m. Last night, enough was enough, bro. Yeah, he lets it run from 2 to 5. Them air brakes are hydraulic, go off every 10 minutes. Oh man, but he got a whole 80 passenger bus in front of your house weekly at 3 a.m. He argued with the bus driver, bro. That's crazy. Francisco for the 32-month re-up. Run it up, family. Happy birthday, Mama Collects. Appreciate that, Francisco. Thank you so much for the 32-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. I went overnight. I went overnight, bro. Started talking back. I went God mode when his brother started yapping. Crew says, "Damn, he has a brother too." Yo, buddy was arguing with the bus driver. Hey, listen, tell him to park the bus in front of the street. Why is he parked in front of your driveway? Why is he parked in front of your driveway? That's the question. That's crazy, bro. He has the bus running from 2 to 5. Why does he have the bus running for like 3 hours? He has to warm that up or what? He would have a windowless so passenger bus when he woke up, Z Hutch says. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that. Imagine having a whole ass bus in front of your house, bro. Squeaking at 10 every 10 minutes. Oh man. They got sick and tired of it. Rap, when are you going to have Mama Collects on the stream? And Scissor, we haven't seen her in a while, Dirty Bird says. Bro, I live in Vegas now, dude. I live in Vegas now. All my family don't live out here. I would have stole the bus for the joyride. Hey man, listen, he might be warming up the bus because the heater don't work, dude. You know how it takes a while for the heater to like roll in? That's probably what it is. The Bang Bus edition go crazy at 3 a.m. That's crazy, bro. 3 o'clock in the morning is insane. Dog, that squeaked every 10 minutes is insane. I'm just curious of how loud the noise is. Like how, like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta know. Imagine being shot over a bus making noise. That's crazy, bro. Be careful, too, says. Listen, the brakes must be squeaking pretty damn loud for people to wake up, dude. Like for me, like we have like this baby monitor music on, so like that is what like really I hear at night. But like for me, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm a deep sleeper. I don't know. Because some people may be deep sleepers where like they can't, you know what I mean? Where like they hear loud noises, but they could still be asleep. You guys must be like light sleepers where like you hear like the smallest thing. And then like, unless you wake up, unless it's that loud and it's like right in front of your window, you know? Bro, it's loud. It's the release of pressure on the air brakes, Dougie says. Why does the person think it's okay? Crew, you're in a HOA, right? Yeah, I guess it just depends what neighborhood you're in. Unless it's like, if you're an well, the thing is, even if it's an HOA neighborhood, I could see why people would be complaining at 2 in the morning because there's like, you know, there's like quiet hours. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty loud. I have a big truck right outside my window and just, right out alone is loud. Then you get the shush every 10 minutes, Izzy says. It's right in front of your window. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. You know what you should do, crew? Maybe because you and your wife probably don't have like music when you guys go to bed. Dude, you should just have music playing, like some ocean music or some shit. You feel me? Like every time you guys go to bed and have that shit playing all night. But at the same time, you're still gonna hear the brakes. I'm a light sleeper. Smell me wake up any sound. Good luck trying to break in my cup for my cupcakes. Sue says. Just remember, at the end of the day, your neighbors are gonna have to deal with each other for a long time. Rami says. Yeah, when I was outside, my neighbor was already outside ready to check him too. So there was like multiple people. The noise ordinance for sure. Call the city or a township. I don't know why the hell. I actually don't know why the hell he has a whole ass bus in front of the house, but I don't know. Cruz says I won't be getting popped. Cruz says I feel you had our neighbors drop. It just depends, man. I guess it just depends on your neighbors, you know. Like, dude, like I remember like when I was still living with my parents, motherfuckers were like complaining because our lawnmower was too loud. Like, bro, it was like at 2 in the afternoon, and they'd be saying like, even when my dad used to like pressure wash the front of the driveway, the freaking neighbors were complaining that the pressure washing was too loud. I'm like, bro, it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and she's like, my son is trying to sleep and take a nap. I was like, whoa, whoop-de-doo, like, have him nap some other time. I don't know. Neighbors were complaining, dude. So what my dad did is blast the freaking music in the garage, bro. That man blasted the music super, super loud. Do we know the stock numbers on the little Yachty shoes? I got big feet. I'm worried it's low stock and a size 12. Bro, okay. What's up, Richard? Good morning to you, my friend. Size 12. 740 pairs, bro. If you didn't know, Richard, the stock numbers are on the screen. So if you're curious of the stock numbers, anybody here curious about the stock numbers are currently on the screen. All right. So Richard, size 12, 740 pairs for you, my friend. Okay. If you guys don't mind, real quick, hitting that like button, I really do appreciate it. We got about 12 minutes until drop time. I know it's a little slow. No, Richard, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good, bro. No, you're good. Drop time is about 12 minutes, chat. 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes, chat. Run it up. Hit that like button if you guys don't mind. I want to wish you guys the best of luck for this shoe. This is neighbors with good morning. What up, Tina V? What's good? Neighbors with loud car pipes is annoying, and cheap cars and cheap car alarms. No HOA here, but the only noise issue we've had with the neighbors, kids riding their four-wheelers at 2 a.m. one time. I want to ask them to be quiet, and they went inside before I could say anything, Wes says. My man just got here. No, you're good. No, you're good. He just got here. They have Jordans in Fortnite now. Yeah, they've been like, if you don't play Fortnite, bro, like they've been like Jordan Brand and Nike are honestly, I think that's really, really smart of them to do that. Nike is so smart. Nike is really smart. All right, the fact that they got Fortnite shoes like Jordans on Fortnite just shows you guys that Nike is trying to like reach for a different crowd. And like obviously the younger crowds is so smart to do that because a lot of us older people already have the shoes, and then trying to introduce these kids to like Jordans is really, really smart. Hey, listen, all I gotta say, if you can't hit on the Jordans on the sneakers app, then you could buy them on the Fortnite. Okay. Nike today Nike smart, tomorrow Nike dumb Raf. It's a hate. Listen, all I gotta say, Rue, is a love and hate relationship. Okay, it's true. I mean, like, listen, because the thing is, a lot of younger kids, I mean, let's all be honest here, adapt to what they see, you know, especially at school. It's like, are they adapting things on Fortnite? Be like, oh my gosh, I want that shoe. They got the Jordan 11s. They got the Jordan 1 highs on Fortnite. I want that sneaker now. Be like, oh my gosh, they're, you know, Nike is selling the same shoes that I see on Fortnite. You feel me? Like, come on now. It's to translate it to them copying in real life. It's goated. It's exactly what it is. It's like, my Fortnite skin is wearing this shoe. I want the shoe too. That's exactly what it is. That's like a smart marketing move by Nike, because there's so many kids playing Fortnite. A lot of younger kids playing Fortnite. Soon enough, it's going to be on Roblox, bro. It's going to be on Roblox, dude. Roblox, Minecraft, or something. Okay? It's a little too late. It's not too late at all, J Million. Dude, Fortnite is still very, very popular, bro. It's still very, very popular. It's still very, very popular. Kids don't know about shoes. That's why you educate them. If kids don't know about shoes, that's why we educate people. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about, like, when people say like, oh, you know, you younger folks don't know anything about Jordan, then educate the people, bro. You calling people stupid, then educate, bro. Listen, there's a sneakerhead born every single day, bro. Okay, there's a new sneakerhead born every single day, man. Okay, you could know, there's a ton of people that probably know a lot about Michael Jordan but don't know anything about shoes. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, you'll meet a lot of people like that. Oh yeah, I watched Michael Jordan play. They probably don't know anything about his shoes, you know? Some people aren't, you know what I mean? A little too late. In fact, that kids don't want Jordans anymore. How do you know that, J Million? You kid watching, bro? You kid watching? Like, dude, no. Like, there's bro, you be any kid, no kid don't want Jordan. They just want what's trending, dude. That's what it is in this generation, dude. Like, they just want what's trending. That's it. They just want what's trending. I have 2 kids that are teenagers, J Million says. My 9-year-old wants Yeezys and J's. I would say this. My niece that's in high school, all she wants is she wants Sambas. She wants Sambas. I But you can't just say like all the kids. There's a ton of kids that would love Jordans and like the retros. ASIC's taking over the sneaker game slowly. It's a joke. I said that for a reason. It's just slow because people don't have as much disposable income as well as Nike overflowing the market. Well, I mean, that's a smart way to do it, though. I mean, at the end of the day, like whatever is popping, that's the same thing with TikTok, you know. It's like they want to reach for a different crowd, and obviously with Fortnite, with like a lot of the younger kids playing Fortnite, they might. I mean, that's so smart, though. Like they should have done that a while back ago, but obviously they were just now thinking of it, or maybe they were just in the works, you know. At least they didn't include Team Jordans in Fortnite. They'll never do that, bro. They'll never do that. My nieces and nephews for sure want Jordan 3s and 4s specifically. Yeah, it just depends of their, you know, who they're surrounded by. That's just how it is. Like depending on where they're from, they're growing up, they adapt to what everybody else is wearing. You know, if all their friends are wearing all the, you know, all the cool stuff, they're going to be like, I want this, you know? The kids adapt, man. Kids adapt. High school, middle school, especially, like they're going to adapt to what everyone else wears. Trending, look at the big red boots, for example. I remember whenever I went to my niece's was her 8th grade like middle school graduation thing, some kid was wearing some big red boots, bro. Can you imagine a game physical releases, Fortnite exclusive drops? Crew says I could see that. I mean, look what Nike just did. Nike just released the Jordan 11s on Snapchat. I think they just did some sort of exclusive drop specifically for Snapchat users. I think for the Jordan 11s, I feel it was like something where you unlock the Jordan 11s, and then you get exclusive like drops for them. Like you get exclusive, you know, I forgot. Someone sent that screenshot in, and they were kind of talking about it on Twitter last week. Where like Jordan brand did something or Nike did something, they had dropped the Jordan 11s, Legend Blues on Snapchat, and there was like some sort of exclusive access drop. I don't know. They did something last week. I don't know if anybody caught that. That's Fortnite collab will never be real world. Snapchat Jordan 11s were cooked. Yeah, yo, Rafi, I sent you on Instagram. OG mom sneakerhead blessed her son with her with DS shoe stock. Okay, going for I'm a Munir Air Maxes. Trav says it's only for EA in store pickup in Oregon. Failed says okay, so it was only like, exclusive for people that live in Oregon. Gotcha. Because I know Z Money posted it, and I was like, someone had mentioned that. I think Parm had mentioned this because it was posted in one of his groups, that something about Snapchat, and I was like, oh, it's for the Jordan 11s. So, Fortnite had a whole Travis Scott virtual concert a couple years ago. Marcus says, yeah, that was for Astroworld. That was for Astroworld. That was like. I think that was like 2018, bro. That was 2018, I believe, where they did the Astroworld event for Travis Scott. Dude, imagine if Travis Scott did his event like during these times. That would have been insane. That would have been insane. That was when like Travis Scott came out with the Travis toy on his site. I forgot which Travis it was. I think it was the Travis. It was one of the Travises that I think it was the SBs. I think maybe it was, and it was for the highs. I don't know. It was one of those. But they came out with the toy and everything. But imagine if they did that. Imagine if they did that back in like what? Like not even back then. If they did it today, that would have been big. I got that one of my YouTube. I recorded that concert. Loudpack says. Are these the concrete stock numbers? Yeah, it is. If anybody is going for the concrete Air Force Ones, they're dropping in 2 minutes. All right, 2 more minutes, chat. I know it's a little slow. It's gonna be a little slow. Everyone's dragging their feet back to work, so I figured it's gonna be a little slow, a little bit, but it's gonna start to pick up again in the next couple weeks. All right. What up, Rav? Today's shock drop for the Travis Lowe Velvet Browns. No. The Velvet Browns are supposed to drop. They are scheduled to drop on the 21st. So that means obviously the 20th is going to be the Travis site and the 21st is going to be on the Nike sneakers app. That is what is set for. It's crazy because the next couple days after that weekend, the 23rd is going to be the Wizard of Oz's. So I feel like things are going to start to pick up in the second week once it gets closer to the Christmas time, because that's when a lot of the heat drops. So Rav, don't be surprised if there's a drop during Coachella, as I believe it's not performing. But yeah, I know he's designing the entire Coachella. I wouldn't be surprised as well. And Coachella is what, around April time? So what, April, May, I believe. So I don't know. There's no really set schedule exactly what's gonna happen with Travis out there in Coachella. They just said he's designing it. So are these considered limited? Yeah, there's only 9,000 pairs, or 8.9 thousand pairs dropping. So it is now live, chat. If you're going for the Air Force Ones, let me know if you guys are pending. All right, it is now live on the sneakers app. So make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like. If you guys don't mind, hit that like button, and as well as make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and good luck to every single one of you guys that are going for this shoe. All right, concrete boys. Kid BMW today. Hold the line. Go. Yes, sir. All right, good luck to you guys. All right. Concretes or Kobe's? Me personally, I would go for the Kobe's if anything. Looks like there's a shock drop. Did they what the dunks just drop? You could buy what the ducks or what the dunks. They just dropped on sneakers app. Where is it? Yeah, restock. Right there. Restock on what does. Man, dude, let me tell you something. Stock numbers are hashtag brick. Depending on a size 10.5. Yeah, let me know in the chat if you guys are appreciate that, Jake B, for sending me that. Go get your bowling shoes, straight to toe says. I like the colorways that they dropped this in the past, but let me tell you guys something. I'm just not a big fan of this one. Like I'm gonna post these dunks that I have, all the regular dunks that I have, or actually all the dunks, and I'm gonna be posting what a time. What a time. Where is it? I archived it on my thing. I had so many dunks. Flipper Drip, what up, Flipper Drip? What's good, my boy? Shout out to Flipper Drip for the re-up, my guy. Thank you so much for your support. Flip or Drip, appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Delving to size 12, baby. Congrats, dude. Congratulations, my guy. Look at this. What a time, dude. Look at this. What a time, huh, chat? What a time. Still got some of these, though, in the collection. What a time. Where dunks were really, really good. And they're still good. Like, dunks are still good. It's just during the time where everyone wanted dunks. And it was a great, that was a great time, man. That was like 21, 22. I'd rather copy ESB at ESB tomorrow, Assad says. Got to the gym. Time to wake up the neighbors, SDG says. Size 9, congrats. DS off-white 5s with Nike receipt or medium olive Travis's? It's up to you, bro. It's 2 good shoes right there. Those are 2 good shoes. Makes me feel like a kid again. Assad says, got him a size 9.5. Now I have all one pair of sneakers. So W. Those Syracuse lows used to be grails. Dude, they're still a nice shoe. I'm telling you, the 2020 pair of the Syracuse Dunks are a good shoe. It's just a different time now, dude. It's just a different time. It's just a different time, dude. People will shit on Dunks. People will shit on Dunks no matter what, dude. But don't realize that, you know, I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. I feel like the best dunks still recently released on and I don't even like the dunks at all, but I wear those all the time. I remember those dropped like those dropped back in 21. Got him a size 9. There you go, B-Way. Congratulations, my friend. Sizes are selling out though. Bigger size sold out 10, 10.5, or 10.5, 11.5 is gone, 12, 12.5, 13, 14 is gone. I think these might low-key sell out. Yeah, sizes are flying. Kentucky, St. John's, and the Syracuse's are nice. Scooby for the 2.
Cese.
Shout out my boy Scoofy. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. Congratulations, my guy. Congrats. Godman at size 13. Z Money says congrats. There it is. Sizes are selling out. I'm assuming these are going to sell out. A ton of people wanted these, especially anybody that went to Complex Con. They didn't even like give you a chance to buy them. It was a chance to win the shoe. That was the chance, is to win the shoe. When do we get the Rafi live vlog for burritos and coffee again? That's gonna, no, never. The Curries are nice for dunks too. I've been going back copping dunks. I couldn't hit on the lows. Joel for the 19-month re-up. W size 9.5. Joel, thank you so much for the 19-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. There it is. My Jumpman Jacks got delivered. Yeah, I get my Jumpman Jacks in today, chat. I gotta stay home all day because it's signature required, so I have to stay home for it. So got my 10.5 men's all Gucci. Pass on the restock of the dunks. I returned mine last week. Too loud for me, Omar says. Dude, I have what total of, I'm gonna have a total of 3 of the brown dark mocha Jumpman Jacks, dude. Vince, thank you so much for the 31-month re-up. Been a minute. Hope all as well. Run it up, chat. What up, Vince?
Run it up, chat.
Shout out my boy Vince. Thank you so much for the 31-month re-up, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. So it looks like smaller sizes are still available, chat. Sizes are still available. My black cements have dents in the toolbox. Nike needs to hire better shoe stuffers, so I'm always I'm going to wear them to the gym for the next month and return them. This is why you always double up, AK says. Getting spammed by Cyber Monday notifications. Yay. I forgot Cyber Monday was today. Cyber Monday's today, chat. Anybody buying some stuff on Cyber Monday? You got 11.5 wrap. It's all size 8. All size 8. I'm still debating if I should keep the light brown ones, which are the sailed colorways, which I got on GOAT. Still debating if I want to keep them or not. I don't know yet. So already sold one. I already sold one to I sold one to the homie Media, and then well, he's still coming back from his Thanksgiving break, so I got to get his pair to him, and I have my double up. So I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, maybe I should I'll keep them. I don't know. Didn't little boat say we just hated? What up, JMK? What's good, my boy? I wish Travis Sight would bless me, Failed says. You will, dude. You have the run this year, bro. Trust. I just bought a silencer for my rifle. Can't wait. There you go, Influence. Trade bait for UNC Jordan 1 SBs. Top of the morning. What up, OG? What's good, my boy? If I get a W on the Velvet Travis Scott's, I'm training for mochas. I don't even know how much our Velvets are going for. I could trade maybe one of my pairs for Velvet Browns. I don't know. I don't know who has a pair though. I would love to have one for the review, but I don't know. Let me see. Velvet Browns, Travis Jordan 1 low. How much are they going for? Where is it? Here it is. Last sell was, dude, who the hell is paying $700 for this shoe, bro? $843? Hell no. $843? This shit gonna tank all the way to $4. I hit on the University Reds. I really want the Mocha Jumpman Jacks. Congrats, dude. Congrats. Raph, sell me a pair for a wife. I'll pay you right now, bro. Anita says. No, I think I'm gonna keep this pair, bro. Anita, I'm gonna keep this pair, dude. I already told you I was gonna keep. I might keep this pair. Seth will pay it probably. I think he already has an early review of the shoe. I have a feeling I'll hit on the Velvet Browns for some reason. Cruz says. I don't know how limited the shoe is gonna be. I don't know how limited this shoe is gonna be. I don't know. So, like, I don't think it's worth paying it right now. If you have a double up maybe on a couple of shoes that you have in your guys' collection, maybe you guys could do that. But other than that, like, I don't know. The Velvet Browns are set to release on the 21st of this month. So, they're releasing this month. Okay, this is probably gonna. I think me personally, the Wizard of Oz's and this shoe are probably gonna be the most hyped shoe. Probably this most likely gonna be probably the most hyped shoe of this month is gonna be these Travis's. Obviously, I feel like this is a shoe that I want to see in hand first. I'm not 100% sold on them yet. I want to see them in my size in hand, but we'll see. I heard more than medium olives. I don't know. I think medium olives was a good amount. I don't know if they're dropping in full family sizing on these ones. I gotta keep my Travis retail streak alive. Everyone since reverse mochas. Just don't know. Just don't ask how many I have left. Rami says. Going all in for these. Francisco says. Rami, did you keep all your pairs? Rami, did you keep all your pairs, Rami? Because didn't you hit like 2 pairs of Jumpman Jacks? Raph, you think I could be able to trade a red swoosh Jumpman Jack for the Velvet Browns? Probably. I personally think these will dip down a little bit once it gets closer to the release, especially depending on how many pairs release. That colorway is just not going to hold up, man. I just don't think it will. I might be damned, but listen, that's just my personal opinion. You know, I just don't know if it's going to hold up. Like $800, there's no way, dude. More than medium olives. I think medium olives or reverse olives are better than those. I have 3 pairs left: Elkins, olives, and these Mocha Jumpman Jacks. You're not selling any of them for retail, Rami? Would you hit on Goat? I know you hit on Kith in store in Kith. I know you hit in store in Kith. He sold a pair to New York Dad. Damn. Those are gonna do what Phantoms did. Everyone said that the same thing when it comes. Dude, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's different because that's an all black shoe. I don't know. You're talking about an all brown sneaker, dude. I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it's gonna be that high. It's gonna be lower. Me personally, I think it's gonna be the same as reverse olives. Okay. Raph just hates brown. It's not that I hate brown. I'm just saying, bro. It's not that I hate brown at all. It's a cool color, but it's, come on, man. You see, that's how I listen. I'm giving you my honest opinion. Yeah, I paid Phantoms low. Everyone was hating on the Phantoms, bro. Everyone was hating on the Phantoms. What size, Rami? Rami ain't gonna sell those for retail. Rami only sells retail bricks. That hitting on Kobe, odd dub hitting on Kobe cleats. can't let my son see them. He will want them. I am using them to trade for something else. Black Phantom ones are 1.1k in size 10.5. All travel scales going high right now. Yeah, dude, eventually it's gonna go up, just like the these medium, these reverse olives. These are gonna go up by next year, dude. These are gonna go up by next year. These are gonna go up by next year, 100%. Buy them now. Go buy these now. These will shoot up next year. These will go up next year. Buy them now. Go trade your Jumpman Jacks. All right. I used to give retail alley-oops for bricks. Remember that, Raph? Now look, Rami didn't even respond. B-Way for the 10. First post. W been Ghost Watcher for a while. Supersonic Dunk next. There you go.
Donated $9.99. First post. W been a Ghost Watcher for a while. Supersonic Dunks next.
Congrats. Supersonic XBs, dude. Supersonic XBs are gonna sell out, dude. I think they will. I feel like this is an SB a ton of people like. Right here. I'm not a fan of these gray SBs. I'm not a big fan of these. I'm not a fan of those. These, not a fan of these. People are gonna want these. This is dropping this Saturday. These are dropping this Saturday. These are dropping this Saturday. For $125. This may not go for a lot, but this is a good SB, man. This is nice. You think it's worth copping a pair of Columbia 11s off GOAT since they are basically retail? I would say this. If you don't hit on Columbia 11s, I said this already, you didn't try hard enough, bro. Should you buy them on GOAT? No. Listen. How much? Wait. What'd you say? It says you think it's worth copping a pair of Columbias off GOAT since they are going for basically retail? No. Just wait until they drop on Sneakers app. Why don't you just do that? Just wait until they drop on Sneakers app and buy it from the actual source. That's what I would do. Good morning. Nice SB. Me either. Rami tried to force me to buy those them shits. Rahu says. Christmas SB low key. I don't know. Christmas SB. There's a Christmas SB dropping. Oh, you talking about for the Supersonics? It could be. You could. It has a little bit of yellow though. It could be. It has a little bit of yellow. I know Queso wants these bad, but I'm pretty sure this should be an easy scoop for him easily. And you got the 5s. You got Alma Munir 95s. Have you guys seen the channel on Discord where you guys could post your top 5 sneaker of the year now? We archived it so you could see like everybody's. Listen, we archived it. We archived it. Top 5 sneak of the year. Make sure you guys are posting your top 5. I always helped out the community. You can ask everyone. So many giveaways. I got 10 pairs we were giving away in 2 weeks. Rami, we're just giving you shit, bro. Rami, we're just giving you crap, dude. Don't listen. Don't count your blessings, bro. Not count your blessings, but don't count what you're trying to bless to people. Don't count it. Don't count it, Rami. We're just joking around, bro. Remember, don't count it, bro. Don't count it. But if you guys want to post your W's, make sure you guys are posting not your W's, but your top 5. You could post your top 10. I posted my top 10. Where's my top 5? Okay, my top 5, my top 10. My top 10 is military blue 4s, Travis Scott reverse olives, Jordan 4 reimagined breads. I put CPFMs up there. I put CPFMs at number 4. CPFMs Air Force Ones at number 4, chat. J Balvin 3s at 5. I put Jumpman Jack Dark Mochas at 6. Black Cement Jordan 3s, Jordan 1 Low Mochas. I kind of put Mochas a little lower. Just because I had to reevaluate my list again. Marvel A6 I put up there. Number 10, I put New Balance Action Bronson Rose Waters because I still want that sneaker, bro. You could literally go back, like it's archived from way back. We have it archived. So if you want to put your top 10, top 5 sneaker of the year, make sure you guys do so. You're more than welcome to. So I think you should only put the top 5 sneakers if you have all the pairs. I've had this pair in hand, but I don't think it necessarily doesn't matter. Dookie list, it doesn't matter, bro. Stop. Everyone's list is gonna be different. Look, G-Face got Canary Yellow Travis Scott's as sneaker of the year. Like everyone's sneaker of the year is gonna be different, dude. Like someone got Futura SBs up there. Someone put Verdi's as sneaker of the year. Like this guy right here, Jerry, put Tekken Foams. He has all foam posits on his top 5 because he's a big fan of foam posits. Like your top 5 is there's no competition. It's just that's your top 5. Like, what's your list? Well, you want to see your list, bro. Like everyone's list is different. CPFM Air Force One sneaker of the year, Italian camo Kobe's. Some dude put Yeezy Market Crash as his sneaker of the year. Someone put Kobe X-Rays as their sneaker of the year. Everyone's sneaker of the year is different. Bread 4s, Black Cement 3s, Travis Medium Olives, Military 4s, AE1s. Everyone's list is gonna be different. So it don't matter, dude. Everyone's list is going to be different. Panda's top 5 shoe ever. I feel like this year, I already said it from the jump this year, is that, well, not from the jump, but like everyone's list is going to be different because like so much stuff, just so much different stuff had dropped. I don't think there was like really a best shoe. This guy just put top 5 Black Cement 3s. Can you rank your top 1 shoes from 2020 to 2025 into another top 5? That's tough, bro. I gotta watch my old videos to know. I put medium Curry's Dunks as one of my sneaker of the year. It was a good shoe. Just because of that year, it was a lot of regular dunks, and I just felt like with that regular dunk was the best one.
Tuf_DK donated $1.99. Pip Mine Raf.
He said Howard Lowe's, Anti-Hero SBs. Damn, you really like those SBs, huh? Bread 4s, Alma Mater 3s, and Alma Mater 4s. See, that's fine. See, not everybody's. No, I bet you're the only one that put Howard Lowe's as sneaker of the year, bro. And like, look at Rami put Verdi SBs, Futuras, Big Money Savings, their SBs, Wizard of Oz. It's just all SBs because he's an SB fan. See, everyone's list is going to be different. But I'm not going to lie to you. No Jordans on the list is criminal. That's the problem. Well, people are going to give me crap. No, people are going to give me crap for putting Chicago SBs on my list. I can't because they didn't drop in the US. People are going to give me crap. I couldn't put it on there. That's why it would be on my top 10. But people would give me crap. People would give me crap if I put that on my top 10. Because, oh, Raph, it didn't drop this year, you know? So, I don't know. Howards are nice as hell. I forgot about the Mocha Lows too. Did you guys, dude, the Jordan 1 Lows, they're not stopping the Jordan 1 Low hype, dude. Remember what I told you guys about this? Listen to this.
W top 5 Roffy.
Shout out to OG for the 20-month re-up. W top 5 rap. Appreciate that, OG. Thank you so much, my boy. Appreciate that. CPFM's had to be up there because that was such a good, I don't know, it's such a good shoe, man. I wore them so many times this year, I had to be on my top 5. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I put it on there. So CPFM's at number 4. Listen. That was Parham's sneak of the year. His sneaker of the year is CPFM's. I don't blame him. It's such a good shoe. But next year we're getting Chicago Jordan 1 lows in 2025. Chicago Jordan 1 lows. Next year of 2025. This right here is, man, I need this. It sucks because they're not coming out with the big swoosh. Man, I'm telling y'all, next year is looking good. Jordan 1 low Chicago's right here, baby. I need this. This right here is a must cop. If they brought out the big swoosh on these, man, need the big swoosh. Yeah, I think they might. I'm not sure. With cream laces, absolutely, you already called it. But even with the white laces, it's still nice. I don't think so. Yeah, Nike won't bring the big swoosh out. You need a big reverse swoosh on them. I'm telling you guys this right now, man. This shoe right here is a must cop, dude. It's a must cop. I'll camp out for these, not gonna lie. I don't give a F, Phil says. But the thing is, like, chat, let's be honest here, man. People are gonna brick these. Just like they brick the Mocha Jordan 1 lows. Let them brick these. That's fine. Let them brick these. Let them brick these, dude. Seriously. That's fine with me. This was a shoe that I wanted. I should have scooped up when I went to this Justin Bieber concert with the wifey. These were sitting at the Nike store. These were sitting at the Nike store. These were sitting at the Nike store. I went to a Justin Bieber concert with the wifey, and I was trying on. We went to the Nike store downtown Seattle, and these were sitting. I think it was back in, babe, when did we go to that Justin Bieber concert? Well, was that back in 2016 or 15? 2015, right? Maybe 14. 2014, 2015. These were sitting. The glazing is heavy this morning. What do you mean glazing? What's wrong with that? You mean when wifey went with you and to the Justin Bieber concert? All right, relax. All right, give me a second, chat. Okay, but I'm back to work. Let me up. The black cement lows were embroidered. Saving my JD Sports for a discount on these. Retail going for the new retail. You mean the? I don't know. If they don't have the big swoosh, I'd be okay with it. Even though these are still a must cop. The thing is, like, Jordan brand, Nike, they're not gonna stop dropping Jordan 1 lows, dude. Jordan 1 lows, they've been, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they've dropped so many Jordan 1 lows in the last couple years. They have. It's insane how many Jordan 1 lows they've dropped. Walk me out. Raph had a meet and greet. No, I had to walk the wifey out. She has to go to work, unfortunately. So, concrete sold out. I think concretes are still available in the smaller sizes. Concrete's still available. on smaller sizes, I believe. Oh no, it just says launch ended. That's all it says. I hope everyone keeps the same energy next year. No one will, dude. No one will, dude. It's just like, for me, I think I feel like there's a ton of people that just don't keep the same energy every single year, and that's fine, you know. It's because we're saying the same thing repetitively, like it's repetitive, and that's why I told you guys that Yeezy and Adidas made a huge impact in the sneaker space, dude. It really did. It distracted from all the stuff that Nike was dropping. Whenever there was a slow month with Nike, everyone would jump on the Yeezy wave drops. And whenever like another, you know, when Nike would come back with like some bangers the next month and Yeezy starts to slow down again, even though they'll have drops here and there, people would be like, holy shit, this is dropping. It's easy to say, oh, these are okay now because it's repetitive. We're seeing it all the time. Like, oh, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like man, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to overthink it too much because like, I feel like some people are like just way too cool to draw, you know, to go for certain things. But it's at the end of the day, you like what you like. I get it, dude. You like what you like. But I could still appreciate some of the stuff that Nike has been putting out. It's like subjective, right? I could say like, oh, Air Max 95 Alma Maniers or like whatever, because I'm not a huge 95 guy. My Jumpman Jack should be arriving today, bro. My Jumpman Jack should be arriving today. Well, you know what? I pointed that out for the Black Cement Jordan 3s, that, you know, how many people would be complaining about how like the quality of how bad the Black Cement Jordan 3s is or were or is-ish, depending on what pair you got. But I would say this though, that like good thing we didn't have a Reimagine, because that midsole would have been yellow. I'd rather have a white midsole over a yellow midsole on the Black Cement Jordan 3 specifically. Got my Jumpman Jacks on Friday. There you go. I get mines in today. Don't say everybody. Checks over stripes always. Mocha Jacks starting to tank. Are they? Mocha Jacks? Where are they at? If they're starting to tank, then go buy a pair. Everyone go buy. They're at 300, 327. 327. I don't think they're going to go lower than 8. Or excuse me, lower than 3. I don't think they're going to get lower than 3. Like, still bigger sizes are at like 340, 360. I think the only shoe that I'll go for the Wizard of Oz's and the Jordan 1 lows. The Wizard of Oz's, I think we're going for a size 9.5. We're going size 9.5 in the Wizard of Oz, and then we're going for a size, personal size for the Jordan 1 lows. So that's the only thing I'm going for this month. Trade pay or resell on my nobody's going for their work. These Travis Scott's like that. I do wanna double back and grab the Black Cement Jordan 3s. I totally forgot that my sister's boyfriend has a swoosh account, so I could have got the Black Cement Jordan 3s for 50% off. I forgot. I didn't realize that. I might have to hit up my sister to see if she could get me these Black Cement Jordan 3s for 50% off, bro. I totally forgot that she has a swoosh account. I don't ask my sister for anything. And this could be like one thing that I could get. I could have got my Mocha Lows for 50% off, dude. I didn't think of that. She mentioned that the other day. She's like, yeah, I got these Black Cement Jordan 3s for 50% off. I said, how? She's like, it's because my boyfriend has a swoosh account or some shit, something like that. Because he works at Nike. I'm like, bro. Wait till income tax season gets here, Rafi boy. We say that every year, dude. We say that every year, dude. When income tax comes around, people still don't spend money. They don't spend money on like sneakers like that. They be spending other things or save money. Raf, you go a whole size up on dunks. SB dunks, I go a half size up. I don't go a full size up. About to get a part-time job at Nike to get me a discount, Richard says. Do it, bro. Do it. Yeah, like 50% off. And you go to the employee stores and stuff. Gotta make sure those who got the Nike account off my pocket says. Yeah, income taxes takes my money. They don't dish it out. Wish you need to grab a pair. Rafi, you need to grab a pair, brother. Yeah, I know. That's like one shoe I want to double back on is the Black Cement Jordan 3s. It's just because like that drop itself was so busy because we had a bunch of Travis's that dropped. Like we had these Jumpman Jacks. I had Complex Con. So it was just a lot going on. So, I mean, that was just one of those sneakers that I want to double back on. There's a couple shoes that I want to double back on this year. Like that I want in the sneaker collection, but Black Cement Jordan 3s is for sure one of them. Nobody should sleep on Black Cement Jordan 3s. Where are the Ghost Watchers at? 1980 Soul says. Love the look of of that trainer, Raf. Dude, I think I'm gonna sell this, bro. I think I'm gonna sell this. I think I'm gonna sell this pair. If you're gonna go for this sneaker, go true to size. You could probably go a half size up on these because it's a trainer. You'd be okay if you went a half size up, but this shoe is all right. I don't know. I just don't see myself wearing these. I just don't see myself wearing these at all. I don't. So I might have to sell these. Might get rid of these. Do you show them Black Cement 3s videos I sent you on the gram? Funyo Kick says. I saw that. Those trainers drop it in January, Rob says. Yeah, I think January 17th. You sold yours for $350, Francisco? Sheesh. Where'd you sell it on, Francisco? You sold for $350? Yeah, these are supposed to drop in January 17th or something. Is the swooshes and backwards? No, it's not that. It's just everything about the shoe. I don't know. Like, I'm not a fan of the sole. I don't know. It just doesn't look good on my feet. That is all. That is all. It just doesn't look good on my feet. But if you like these, you know, I could get why, because it's a Travis Scott, you know. I'm still gonna give you guys my opinions about the shoe. Listen, some of y'all get mad that I be glazing Travis Scott, but when I give you my actual opinion on the sneaker, you guys, some of y'all still get upset. Wear it to the gym, bro? No, this is not even a shoe I'd wear to the gym. You could wear it to the trainer. What made you put the Jordan 4 Reimagined so high on your list? Because it's a good shoe. What made me put the Reimagined Jordan 4 on the list? Because it's a great shoe. It's a good shoe. It has great leather on it. It's a comfortable sneaker. I don't know. It's just all around a good shoe. It doesn't go for much in the resale. Who cares? But I mean, it's still a good shoe. Rafi needs those open toes, Kyle says. No, it's not that. I just don't like the model. I really genuinely don't. Like, that's why I'm still debating. I don't even know if I want the sailed colorway. I'm not crazy on them. The light one. I got the boxes mixed up, bro. Yeah, the light brown ones, Jumpman Jacks. I'm not sold on them, bro. I don't know. I'm not sold on them. I might get rid of those. I would have never imagined a Nike Air Tab shoe would go under retail in 2015. You would go crazy, as Saad says. It's just we're in different times now, man. That's just how it is, you know. And the thing is, I'm not complaining. I'm honestly not complaining. Remember what I told you guys about this? Remember what I told you guys about this? Is that like, hold on, it says it's not a Travis if it's not a Jordan 1, Assad says. I would never imagine a Nike Air Tab. It's just like, dude, remember what I said this about how like I miss when people used to crash out on the Nike sneakers app. Bro, you remember the times, okay? Whenever we were going through the GOAT app drops, that's what I miss. The GOAT app drops, I felt like it used to be like that with the Nike sneakers app. It did. People used to crash out, bro. People were crashing on the GOAT app. That's exactly what it is on the GOAT app, was prime sneakers app drops, where people used to crash out on all the drops. People used to crash out on regular dunks. I can't hit one panda. That's what I missed. I missed the crash outs. But it's nice too, where like you could double back on shoes anytime you want to. You don't have, you know what I mean? You could double back all the time. You get shit either under retail, or you could just wait, pass on it, and then get it later if you want to. I'm not complaining either. I forgot about the Black Cement 3s drop and entered 20 minutes after the drop and still hit. Love this timeline. Yeah, it's a good time, dude. It's a really, really good time. It's a really, really good time right now to buy a lot of this stuff. It really is. Because obviously, you know, people want things that are limited. Bro, the GOAT app blessed me with my first Travis Scott retail W. Just thankful. Rafi, thoughts on the new Action Bronson dropping in 2025? I haven't seen the new Action Bronson MTP. I haven't seen them. I'm telling you guys, I am not willing to pay resell. I don't think I'm willing to pay resell for any New Balances. I should have doubled back and went for the Rose Waters on the GOAT app, because that was one shoe I wanted. How much them cost, them Travis Scotts you had in your hand? I think retail was $160, I believe. Hey Raph, is your size 8 Cactus Jack still available? I already sold one. I'm still debating whether or not if I want to keep the other one, but I'll let you guys know if I end up selling it. So, because I might just use it as trade bait, because I kind of want the Canaries. That is one shoe I'm like double backing on, but I don't know yet. You got your Jumpman Jacks legit checked from Goat Raph, Cruz says. I mean, I already have a real pair. I have one that's coming from Travis site, and then I got one from ComplexCon, so I could just compare the two once I could just do it now if I wanted to. Raph, have you seen gray and black Jumpman Jacks sent you on your IG? I seen those, Rob. I seen those. Like the Jumpman Jacks going forward are going to be limited shoes. They're not gonna make Jumpman Jacks widely available. If people think that like Travis's every single drop are gonna steadily just be available to everybody, it's not. Things are gonna start getting limited next year, especially with Travis Scott's. Like, don't be surprised if like you can't hit. You're saying that you're hitting all these Travises now. Just wait until next year. Obviously, not a lot of this stuff is gonna. Some of the stuff may not go for a lot in the market, but at the same time, things are still gonna be stupid limited. So basically, Go is a Travis Black backdoor. After seeing so many pairs hit on Black Friday, I would highly recommend getting all legit checked. Yeah, well, okay. So the thing is, a couple people pointed out on the Discord group that when you get your Jumpman Jacks in from Go, okay, they're still factory laced, meaning factory like wrapped, meaning like it didn't look like it was meaning it wasn't. It looked like it wasn't legit checked. Like it just came from basically Travis team, and they sent all the pairs to from GOAT, whatever. Okay. But think about this, right? Think about this. Like the amount of pairs that they had or probably do have, I don't know. Like they were selling these shoes basically for retail. It's not like they were selling these shoes for 300 plus. I think for the Jumpman Jacks, they released it for $50 more over retail. So 200. I think if you hit on the Jumpman Jack sale, it was like $250. I think. But even that, the fact that they were releasing them for almost close damn to retail is insane to me. Yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, it could be Nike, it could be Travis team, but like, who freaking knows? Because like the thing is, like, people just brush it under the rug, man, because nobody hit on the Jumpman Jacks. Nobody did. Back whenever they dropped the red swoosh, nobody freaking hit, bro. Nobody hit, dude. Nobody freaking hit. All the hits were on GOAT app. Those pairs coming straight from Nike. They fooling it. Anyone? Nike don't care, dude. Nike doesn't care. Nike don't care. Like, if that's the thing. That's why, like, when people used to complain, oh, they need to investigate Travis team. You think Nike doesn't know? Like, come on, man. Instead of blaming, like, I just look at it as like, so many people blame the Travis team, but no one blames Nike, bro. You think Nike don't know, dude? Nike probably knows. I got lucky on the red swoosh from GOAT. Yeah, dude. Listen, if you hit, just be happy with your W. That's all I'm saying. If you hit, just be happy with your W, man. Because nothing is gonna change. Okay? Nothing's gonna change. Be happy with your W. You hit on the Jumpman Jacks. Be happy with your W and just move on. You know? That's it. You know? Because at the end of the day, whatever Nike got going on, like that's no matter what we say, no matter what we do, they're gonna keep doing whatever they want to do. As long as I'm hitting, dude, that's all I care about. I don't care. They could do whatever they want. Make your fucking money. I don't care. Even when most people even go for all the limited stuff, people are not even gonna, some people might not even keep it anyways. They're gonna resell it anyways. It's like one of those where like, it's like, well, shit, if everyone's just going for all the hype shit to resell, why can't I? Type shit. You know what I mean? Doesn't GOAT have connections with Foot Locker? I don't know. This is all like speculations. There's no like a stamped truth to it. You could already, anyone could assume, anybody in here could assume, but there's no facts that could be shown. It's just, I don't know. GOAT should have the option next year. If you win the shoe, you can sell it back to them, Francisco says. Well, I feel like there's another thing that GOAT should do, which obviously GOAT is a reselling app. Like they don't give a shit either. As long as their shit sells, that's all they care about, right? What they should do is like, once you hit on the one shoe and they have a second drop, the person that hit on the first time can't hit again. You know what I mean? Because you just have constantly bots like hitting all these shoes on all the hype stuff that you guys want, and then you guys can never hit, but you got all these multiple people hit on the same shoe again and again and again and again, over and over and again. But that's something that GOAT don't care about. They want to sell their shit. That's their goal. So I don't know. Nike and GOAT has a partnership. I don't know. But even next year, dude, Like if you think next year is gonna be good, it's gonna be this. There's a lot of good releases next year, but I think it's gonna be the same old market next year, man. Hopefully I hit something next year on GOAT so I could use my $30 on I got playing the games. Brittany says, there you go. If you're able to hit on exclusive PE dunks on GOAT, there's a reason. Trust the process. Your doubt is coming from the fakes on StockX, Assad says. Dude, StockX would never, bro. StockX is down bad. StockX would never. StockX would never do what GOAT does. Let's be honest here. StockX would never do what GOAT does. GOAT prefers to sell to resellers who will just put the shoes right back up and they can make even more money. It just shows you which company makes the most money, in my personal opinion. GOAT probably makes way more than StockX. I might be damned, I might be wrong, but the fact that GOAT app is willing to do a GOAT Black Friday sale just like what they do every single year kind of shows in a way. StockX would never, man. People still use StockX as a resource. I don't understand. Yeah, because people use it as like a marketplace to like sell their sneakers, meaning like, oh, last sale was this, last sale was that. People don't really look at GOAT because GOAT kind of taxes a little bit more than StockX. Raph, don't speak too so soon. StockX might be, dude. I wouldn't be surprised. MTP. I said this too. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if StockX starts selling used pairs. Just like what GOAT does. Like they do like a refurbished type shit where like people could sell their used pairs on StockX. But like, yeah, the thing is like there's a lot of the companies like StockX where like they have so much backlash where like they sell fakes. Like if they're like selling fakes consistently, what makes you think that they could even authenticate a used pair if they can't authenticate a freaking DS pair? You know? So, I mean, it's all subjective. And that's what I tell a lot of people. It's like everyone has their own experiences with StockX and GOAT. I still buy on StockX, you know, here and there, depends. Like people are like, oh, don't buy it from StockX, Raph. Dude, like I've never had a bad experience with StockX. Like I've genuinely not. I have never genuinely. So like I'm not going to be like sitting here like StockX is trash. Like, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own experiences. That's why I was like, oh, Raph, should I buy on GOAT? Should I buy on StockX? Should I buy on eBay? Dude, you buy on your own. You buy at your own discretion, dude. Because if you're going based off what people's experiences are, I get it. It's like, you know, trying to go to a hotel. It's like, why should I go there if everybody's not recommending it? But it's like everyone has their own experiences. So oh, we can still bringing up StockX prices, man. SMH. It's just how it is because people use it as a market space, not to buy. But they when they admit it in a court document, it makes you think twice. No, yeah, for sure, 100%, 100%. You wonder why I don't pay resale, dude. This is why you don't. This is why I don't really pay resale. Like if I can't hit, I'm moving on to the next drop. It's not really a big deal to me. So GOAT is genius. They offer damaged boxes. The sneakers are perfectly fine, and sometimes the damaged box just has a knife cut in it. Genius. It's not the experience. It's the admitted to selling fakes. Tress Wallace says. Yeah. Well, now. But the thing is, you gotta understand too, Tress Wallace. Not everybody knows that. Not everybody knows that. You think everybody in this world knows like that StockX sells fakes? No. You think everybody reads the documents that they put out? No. People are still gonna buy from StockX no matter what. Unless you're in the sneaker space and you kind of read about it, and then yeah, I'd be like, okay, I'm not buying from them anymore. That's why I said this about the market, chat. Like, people care so much about the fucking market where they're not even buying from these apps anyways. You know, like, oh, they're bricks, I don't want to buy them, this and that. Then I'm gonna buy it on StockX, I'm gonna buy it on Go. Then go ahead, buy it from these apps. Then go buy it from these apps. You think you're saving money by buying from these apps? No, you're not. Go buy it off Nike. That's what I don't. Sometimes that's what frustrates me in this space. I think that's the only thing that frustrates me in this space. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, is that people always like, almost just buy it on StockX, going on Go. They're under retail. Then go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, but it's the same shit. Like, you're not saving any money. Oh, you're gonna save $10? You can save $10 off StockX? Bro, who cares, bro? Go buy it on the go. $10 off? Wow. Or go to the outlets. I don't know. Do you guys kind of get my drift? Just like how people say, oh, StockX sells fakes. Oh, I'm gonna go buy it on StockX. They're under retail on StockX, Raf. Come on, make that make sense. Or wait till Nike puts them on sale. You might get them 50% off. $10 is $10 to some people. Sure. But my point is that $10 is $10 for some people, Johnny. I get that. But it's the convenience that you're going through that you could possibly not even get a real pair, is what I'm trying to say. So you're willing to save yourself $10 to go on StockX or Go. You know what I mean? Kind of going based off everyone's opinions on Go and StockX. So that's why I'm saying both. And not potentially getting a real pair is what you're trying to say. Versus, all right, I'm going to get it for retail on Nike, knowing that I'm getting it from the actual source. You feel me? Like, that's just what I'm trying to get. It's like, I'm looking at the principle of it. Like, I get it. You want to save money. I totally get it. I totally get you want to save money. $10 to possibly lose on a rep is crazy. That's what I'm trying to say. Very true, but most fakes are not GRs. What? Johnny, that's wrong, bro. Johnny, no offense. Listen, Johnny, you're a long-time member here. I've seen your name plenty of times, but I gotta respectfully disagree with you, man. Most fakes are not GRs. Bro, what do you mean? A lot of the fakes out there are GRs because it's easy to, like, bro, it's easy for them to just dish out the fakes in with the bigger packs of quantity of shoes. There's so many fakes on every single shoe, bro. So many fakes. When you have so many quantity of the same shoe, it's easier to even put the fakes in the bigger stacks, and people won't realize it. Most notable was Mocha Jordan 1 high fakes, 100%. Bro, there's even fake pandas, dude. They fake every shoe, bro. They've been doing it for years. They don't just do on the high end stuff. They honestly don't. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's fakes everywhere, man. It doesn't matter if it's high end or, you know what I mean? There's fakes everywhere. I saw hella fake born and raises too. Assad says designer shoes can be fake. Regular house can be fake, bro. I would say this. I would say this. I think you could definitely indicate a fake pair on a high end shit faster than you can on a GR fake. I would agree on that one. If you want to listen, Johnny, if you want to agree on that one, we could agree on that one together. You know what I mean? Like, they could easily spot a fake, more easier than on a high end shoe than a GR. I think he believes that are more hype sneakers being faked than GRs. Probably because they're easier to point out. I think that's what it is. They fake every shoe. That's not what I'm saying. Most of the fakes you hear about, though, StockX or Go, are usually the hype pairs you hear about. Yeah, because people are gonna care more. You got to realize that people are gonna care more of the hype shit than a regular GR. You know what I mean, Johnny? Because most of the time when people are paying resale on StockX, is they're gonna buy hype shit. Most GRs, especially GRs in general, are gonna get paid or gonna get bought in stores. Like, that's kind of common, you know. And of course, someone's gonna point out a fake on like a really high end stuff, whether if it's a Travis, a Louis Vuitton, or something really, really expensive, because they spent thousands of dollars on a shoe. And of course, they're gonna post it. They're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, but most GRs, no one's gonna be buying a regular GR on StockX if they're just gonna buy it in store, or if they're sitting, you know. They don't understand what you're saying. I understand, bro. Funyo Kicks, wipe your mouth, bro. Wipe your mouth, bro. Hype is selling, GRs is not. Yeah. Like, I get what he's saying. Yeezy 350s have so many fakes made, they're all GRs, Tito says. Would you buy Travis Lowe's on StockX? I've had plenty of times. I've bought, what have I bought on StockX? Did I buy that on Go? I think I might have bought it on Go. I bought Phantoms. I don't know if that was on StockX or Go. Reverse Mochas, I think I bought it on StockX. I don't know. It's been a long time. The last time I bought something on StockX was the Chicago SB Dunks. I think that was the that last thing. But yeah, most of the YouTubers be giving reviews and be having reps. Trav says most of these YouTubers be giving reviews and be having reps. I mean, how would you know that though? I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people that buy GRs and StockX due to the fact that the releases are way under retail. JK Garcia says, yeah, maybe for certain shoes, but not all of them. You know, maybe some Jordan 1 highs, because Jordan 1 highs, dude, they're, I don't know what, you know what I mean? Let's see. Talking about wipe my mouth, bro, can't even palm a football, Funyo Kick says. Now you're just getting personal, Funyo Kick. Stop it, bro. Stop it, dude. Now you're just getting personal, dude. You're just getting personal now, bro. Jordan 1 black toe, like this shoe right here. Talking about I can't palm a football, dude, we're just having a conversation. Now you're just being insecure, and like now you're making fun of my size. Like, dude, we're just having a conversation about shoes. Now you're taking things personal. That's fucking corny. Like, see, 174. Like, this shoe is what? I think that's like the only shoe silhouette that I would say that. Jordan silhouette is like Jordan 1s. I'd feel like people would buy, because this shoe, like, what was that midnight navy blue Jordan 1 highs were like, I think they were selling at SneakerCon for early pairs for 140. Don't tell me to wipe my mouth. Okay, honey. Brush your teeth. Good. Damn, now I feel bad. I could barely palm a football. These small hands, Rami says. We're just having a conversation, dude. Yeah, he definitely took that personal 100%. You know what, Funyo Kicks? I'll be the bigger man, dude. I'll apologize, Funyo Kicks. I'm sorry I made that comment that that offended you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I apologize, Funyo Kicks. I apologize if you got butthurt off my comment, bro. If that offended you, I apologize, bro. I really do hope you have a good day, dude. Let's see. What are you talking about? We're talking about sneakers, guys. Yeah. Raph is in a no shit talking mood. I don't know. We're just having a conversation. That's it. What about me? You told me to stop watching kids. J Million says, J Million, you know, listen, if you know my sense of humor, dude, you would know. And I know you understood what I was trying to say there, J Million. As long as your wife doesn't mind small hands, you're good, Rami. That's crazy. You got Brittany responding now. No, I understand. You know, some people are cranky, dude. Listen, nobody wants to go back to work after Thanksgiving break, bro. You know, seriously, like, nobody wants to go back after that Thanksgiving break. Nobody wants to go back to work. Everyone's dragging their feet. Everyone's getting mad at their coworkers. Shit, people were getting mad at me this morning for putting the Jordan 1 low Travis's on my thumbnail. Like, you know what I mean? I totally understand. Yeah, it's just all love at the end of the day. Dude, if you take things personally, like, especially on just some dumb conversation that we're talking about some sneakers, dude, you need to reevaluate a little bit. Like, like, it's really not that serious. I had 4 days off and still have an extra week, Crew says. I'm chilling, dude. My kids out here, she excited to go back to school. I'm not excited for her to go back, but, you know, because I like it when you're home. She said, why? Because I like it when she's home. I called out sick today. Screw it. Oh, dude, sometimes you just listen. Sometimes you need a mental day, bro. I get that all the time. When I was in my last job, dude, it's not that I didn't want to deal with work. I just didn't want to deal with the people. It happens, bro. Sometimes you just need that. You just need one day. You just need one day, bro. What happened to the Niners? They just lost, bro. They lost. That's what happened. You know, sometimes people just need one day. And that's okay. Somebody got a case of the Mondays, J Red House says. Yeah, it'll be like that. Mental day, what's that? Assad says. Well, the thing is, some people want, you know what I mean? Some people work from home. You know, some people work from home. And it's that mental thing where, like, oh shit, I gotta go back to work. It's like the wifey, like, she was working from home all week last week, and she's like, shit, I gotta go back in the office. You know, it's not that she, you know what I mean? It's just that mental thing that you have to just go to work for amount of hours that you do, and you have to deal with the people and the work that you have to do. Sometimes I need 4 days off after a weekend to get me through the week, Mr. Sheridan says. Yeah, work from home is the best. Yeah, because you don't have to really dress up. All you have to do is just turn on your computer. You could be wearing your pajama pants and you could be straight chilling, dude. You're gonna be straight chilling. Working home from the... Well, some people don't prefer it. Some people do. Some people don't. It's not, listen, it's not for everybody. Working from home, it's not for everybody, because some people like to be social. Work from home for Ford? Yeah, see, like, but the thing is, like, people's dream is to work from home, but it's not for everybody. Because, like, me personally, I don't mind working from home, but I know this may sound crazy, but I rather, you know, sometimes I like to work in the office because I'm a social guy. I like to yap, clearly. I mean, I'm a yapper, bro. I'm one of those people that will yap in the morning, be like, hey, how's your weekend? Blah, blah, blah. You know? Rafi's right now is sitting there with no pants on, just a shirt and a hat. Rami, thanks. That's why my camera's up high. No, I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing no socks, though. I got the dogs out. I can't work from home 100%. My kids would make me insane. Yeah. Well, it's not for everybody, right? Like when the wifey's working from home, like I just gotta tell the kids to really just chill a little bit. But other than that, it's cool, you know. Rafi, the introvert. I'm not an introvert. I'm not. I would not consider myself an introvert at all. I was never a shy person. Like I was always social. I was always out. I'm still am. I'm very social. I'm very social with everybody, you know. I don't know. I'm definitely a freaking yapper. Rav told them to stop being so emotional and put their skirts down. Wait, who are you talking about, bro? You might be a couple minutes behind. This stream is perfect for working from home. Yeah, I mean, like it's nice, you know, doing this stuff, you know. I have a homie that wants to extrovert. My bad, I said that wrong, sorry. My bad, I thought he said introvert. My bad, I totally read that wrong. Rafi is a b-boy at night working Fremont dancing. Yeah, dude, no one knows, but I work for the Jabberwockies, dude. You don't ever see me because I'm always wearing a mask. Just know no one knows, but that is literally my my secret talent. Wipe your mouth, yapper, Soul says. So you know what's so funny? I was talking to one of my homies' husbands. Her husband is a barber, and we're kind of talking about how like what I do. He doesn't really know what I do, and so like he was talking about how like well, he knew I was a YouTuber, but he didn't know exactly what I did as YouTubing besides sneakers, but he didn't know I streamed. And he said he said this, bro. He said people watch you buy shoes. Like, dude, whenever I have to explain to people, like especially like my daughter's teacher, where like she asked me what I do, because like normally it's like, you know, whenever you go to the, you know, the teacher conferences, the parent conferences, right, with the teacher, it's always the moms going, right? So she's rarely seen the dads that are there. So like she asked me, she's like, wow, this is the first where like I actually see a dad, parent, you know, guardian going to the, you know, to the teacher conferences, because in my history of being a teacher, dads don't like going, you know. So anyways, so I went, and she asked me what I did. So I told her. She's like, she gave me this look. She's like, what do you mean, like people watch you buy shoes? I said, like, people watch me buy sneakers, and I tell them where the shoes are gonna drop, and we just wait. You know, she thought I was a gamer, bro. She thought I was playing like Call of Duty or Fortnite. I was like, no. Because she asked me what I do on YouTube, and so I told her. The last two teachers is, you know what I mean? I said content. I'm a content creator on YouTube. I said that. She's like, and then she asked me what I do on YouTube. Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what do I do? What's my content, range around? And I said sneakers. And I just told her, she's like, what about sneakers? Like, you review shoes? I was like, yeah, I review shoes, and people watch me buy shoes. So, Raph, you got to work on your intro. Where's the Discord, bro? You didn't say please. That's why I didn't share the Discord, bro, because you didn't say please. Listen, I've never yapped on with a teacher before, but I know, listen, I just know that my daughter's teacher is going through it for sure. She's a single mom and shit like that. And she was, bro, listen, I don't know why all of a sudden she was venting to me. Dead ass. She was venting to me about her relationship. You said you're Rami's caregiver. That's so crazy, bro. Oh man. Box logos next week. What's her hat? All right. Not gonna nah. You look like someone I could vent to, Raf. People vent to me all the time. I would say this, chat. I would say this. I would say that I'm a great listener. I feel like I'm a great listener. My response, I mean, it just depends on the situation. Maybe she may be watching the streams. She didn't ask me what my YouTube name was. She didn't ask me what my YouTube name was. No, she didn't ask me that. Rafi got a teacher's pool girls and Mark from the gym. Where'd you get pool girls from, Scene Lover? Are you talking about that one incident? I vented to Raf and he laughed at me. All right. It's a gift and a curse, Kicks and Stick says. Yeah. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yo, Raf, when you hit the medium olives and flip shit me on my girl, we're dying laughing. That would be a great into a clip. Real talk, I appreciate those times you allowed me to vent. Rav no cap. Rahu says, yeah, man, I try to say the right things. I mean, just depends on the situation. Because I feel like I could relate to a lot of people. Just look up Raf. She can probably find you, Brittany says. He told me to grow a pair. All right, should have said you're a leader in the sneak. All right, we're gonna end the stream there. We're gonna end the stream there. Well, you guys enjoy your Monday, bruh. You guys enjoy your Monday. All right. Fun yo kicks. If you're still watching, I love you, bro. It's all love at the end of the day. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I really do hope you guys enjoy your Mondays. Mondays are not the best days. It's really not. I totally understand. So, but I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna make sure I go get some caffeine this morning too. I need some caffeine this morning. All right. But you guys enjoy your Monday. Bless up. Hopefully you guys definitely enjoyed your weekend. Your weekend with your families. I truly did. I gotta call my mom, say happy birthday. That's what I gotta do right after this. Hey, it's your grandma's birthday today, so we gotta go make sure you call your grandma. All right. But you guys enjoy your day, man. Seriously. I know some of you guys are dragging your feet, but we'll be back at it. I know it's gonna be a little bit of we still got a couple giveaways that we gotta give away. We got a couple t-shirts. All right, we got 2 more. I got to ship out some of the other stuff that we gave away. We got 3 t-shirts that we gave away. We gave 2 away on stream, and then we gave away 1 on Discord. 1 for Discord, and then 1 for YouTube as well. All right, more giveaways on the way this month. It's the month of giving, so you guys already know the vibes out here in this channel, man. I love you guys, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I appreciate you guys all watching. Now, see you guys later. All right, peace. Peace. Say out ya. Peace.
there's no denying.